Yeah,
like,
yeah. Look at
maybe
Big
we'll
Vin.
listen. Maybe we'll pull him in for a couple minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll give us what we need as far as a couple minutes to suck him in.
And you can't tell with Vin either. Like, you can't tell if he's like a sexy Arab Puerto Rican or like, you know what I mean? You
He
can't tell.
covers a
Like,
lot of
he could
ground.
go, bro, this dude
He
could
covers a
be
lot
in
of
the
ground.
Mossad.
Yeah.
He could be in Israel. He
Dog.
could do Palestinian
Oh,
Navy SEAL work. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, my man could
He
do
could have
anything,
just been on the
bro.
beach too long in Cali and just fucking you
Straight
know
up.
what I mean?
He might be my cousin. That's my cousin. He just
He's
got his
like,
hair
yeah,
dark.
bro,
You know what I mean?
surf's up,
Got a
my
crazy
friends.
tan. Get over to YouTube. We live on YouTube right now. Original WHiggas Comedy Podcast. Come over to YouTube. Get off Instagram. God damn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, so welcome to the Original WHiggas Comedy Podcast. I'm Wigga 1, Cliff Focus.
WHigga 2, Uncle Dust. How's
Uncle
everybody doing?
Dust. What is going on, my brother?
Living the dream, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I got a piece of hospital equipment outside to sell.
Okay.
That's new in my neck of the woods. You know what I mean? I'm used to your run-of-the-mill cans to recycle.
That's for your daily AIDS test? What is that for? Weekly AIDS?
That's correct.
What are you doing?
That's correct. And as you know, you can't get AIDS anymore. I don't know if anybody told you that.
You can never get AIDS unless you were gay, I thought, right? Isn't that what they told us?
That's correct.
Yeah,
you have to be
We've
man
talked
on
about
man
that.
gay.
Yeah.
Women on women doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't
like when
count,
AIDS hits the pussy, that shit disappears.
It fucking runs.
Yeah.
When there's hot women around, dude, it's fine. Listen, if you're under a 5 now and you clam bam, you got a chance of AIDS. There's a chance to sprinkle.
Okay. Yeah. I heard that too. Like if you're under a 5 in physical features, or if your pussy's whack, you can contract AIDS. Yeah, but good pussy or pretty women, they can't. That's what I heard. You're right,
dude.
You're right.
If you're a certified 7 or above, dude, no.
Oh, no way, bro. They got little. They got Alec Baldwin, little. Beep, 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 beep. But you know what I mean?
They're blasting off, bro.
Shooting the AIDS
comes from every angle, my friend.
All right, listen. Before we go forward with chopping it up for a minute, we should at least be like, yo. All right, so this is my man, as you see on Instagram at Still Vinsane. That's the brother. He is on at least as our this episode producer, and hopefully, this will be a marriage, biracial marriage that will move forward. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want you
how sexy he is. Please leave a number. Leave a number on how he helps these ugly motherfuckers in any way possible. Leave a number.
Leave a number and leave a hole in the glory hole. The bathroom stall.
That's
I'm all for it. I'm glad to be here, whether it's a guest appearance or whether it's a guest producer spot. I'm a big fan of the show. Big fan of you, Mr. Focus. Big fan of both of you guys individually.
Salute.
Fucking
you,
Dust
in
the fucking building.
Love you, man.
With the beautiful lighting, beautiful setup.
You know what I'm saying?
Great logos.
Oh, yes.
Love to be here. Thank you.
The corpse hiding blanket in the back.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We got a couple bodies back there that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he got his wife tied up back there, I think.
That's where I put my boyfriends at. I put the, you know what I mean? So the wife is like,
don't know.
She's always barking about, you're cheating on me.
Shit.
She doesn't care if I cheat on her with full-grown men.
Yeah, that's one of those. I heard about those towels. It's like for some reason there's something they put in it, and it's like a protective barrier. And if you're gay, like you can't pass it. It's like some the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe shit or something. You know what I mean? Like
Narnia.
Yeah. You know what I mean? What's going on behind there? Come over to YouTube. Get your ass over to YouTube, man.
This is why the dog keeps barking over there, man. This is why Bernardo, he's trying to get at my hose. My man.
He smells the dick
in there. Yeah.
He smells the dick, bro. This man schmegma. This man gay schmegma going on in there.
Dust,
you know schmegma, Vin?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, dog. He gets,
You don't want the bukkake.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want the bukkake.
Yeah. You don't want that schmegma, son.
He likes to smell a little Duke on the pepper schnickel.
Hey,
he's all about that life.
Do you guys want to hear My Parents a Terrible Childhood Schmegma story?
I would love to hear that, sir. I'm glad you brought that up. What do you think, man?
America Schmegma again, please.
So I was such a dirty white fuck, you know what I mean? That had no dad to teach me no shit like pull your skin back, you know what I mean? Or no shit like that. Bro, I had that shit so bad when I was like 7, 6.5, some shit like that in that pocket, bro. You pull back my shit, pause, bro. That shit was a layer of like calcified smegma, bro.
Whoa. Are you circumcised?
I'm not 100%.
Wait,
not
a minute.
100%.
What does that mean?
It was like a bris and miss. What happened?
Pretty much. My parents even fucked that shit up. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute,
on
bro.
an angle.
Yo,
What did they pay a guy in the back alley or what? What
yeah. I think he got a guy. My dad did it like he got some dude to do it for an 8 ball or some shit. You know what I mean? Nah.
Does it look like a Peter Pan flute? Like what? Like...
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get it all. Oopsie. And shit.
Shit, bro.
So, bro. No lie, bro. Like at some point, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This shit ain't right. You know what I mean? Like I just, like I didn't know. Yeah. And bro, it took like 5 nurses and doctors and shit to hold me down, bro. As they basically chiseled this smegma from underneath my fucking foreskin, bro.
How old are you at this point, bro? How
like
old?
Underneath the hood.
7 at most, probably 6.5, 7-ish. You know.
Wow. So you
Some
remember
like that.
remember this. It's vivid.
Bro, there's only a couple things I truly remember from my fucking childhood, bro. And they're all traumatic. I remember because we come from the age where your parents, right, would stick glass fucking thermometers in your asshole with fucking Vaseline on it. You know what I mean? Like they were still using like real thermometers with Vaseline. I'm definitely
gonna look back at this moment in therapy, to be honest.
Yeah. I can remember being like 3 or 4. My mother was probably fucking, maybe she probably liked it. I don't know. Like I was like 5. She's probably still doing that shit. But I can remember that. I can remember the schmegma shit. And I can remember I got a fucking a splinter underneath my nail that like was like from the top of my nail to like 4 or 5 inches down my finger, bro. And like you seen the shadow of the splinter. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You had
bro.
What were you fucking with wooden dildos? What were you doing?
Yeah, back in yeah. I grabbed my mom's. I think it was great grandma's wooden dildo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sitting around antique. Don't touch that antique, Cliff.
Yeah,
you better not touch that antique.
Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, that's
crazy,
shit.
bro. That hurt my heart, and I am really actually sad for young Cliff. The young Cliff was just trying to live his little childhood dream. And then they were like, come over here, Cliff. We got to take a ride to the hospital, sir. Bro. Little Clifford, get in the car. And you're just skipping along. You're just skipping along with your little book bag. They probably lied to you. They're like, we're going to get ice cream. You know
nah, bro. It had to go. The smegma had to go.
But they didn't tell you we're going to get that schmegma off. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
They had to be like, we're going, you know what I mean? We're going to go meet.
But they used like a little
strawberry. You know what I mean?
Little mini jackhammer. They had a little mini jackhammer. It was like,
insane.
You know what I mean? What? That little, they were using like Acme fucking tools for that shit, bro.
That's one of the few. That's one of the few stories that my Billy G Morrow, my biological, told me that they put him in a wheelchair at like 10. He had to go get circumcised.
Wow. Yeah. I believe. Yeah.
They just didn't do it at the time. Like he was born in a barn or some shit. He was born in a. Yeah, I don't
know why.
When you were 10, you did?
No, how old? I'm not religious myself, but I was baptized Catholic, and we definitely snipped that shit fucking right away.
No, I got.
That's what I'm saying. I got snipped too, bro.
Yeah,
I got
my parents asked me. I remember they asked me at like 7, 6, 8, some shit. They were like, "You can get it."
They were on the fence.
No. They were like, you can get, like, they just fucked up and they didn't get it all. Like, the doctor was just like,
your dick on the fence. Who knows?
Yeah. Fucking fat. But
you got extra length because
they
you didn't
told
get it
me,
whacked?
not maybe extra. It might give you a little extra width around that area. But
fair enough.
But they said you can get it done. You know what I mean? Like, you have the option to get it done up to a certain age. But I was like, get it redone, like fixed, because I was circumcised, but I just wasn't circumcised fully. Like,
so somebody fucked up their job. You're saying somebody needs to be held accountable.
Yeah, bro.
Your dick, like, do you think if we found the guy, if we track him down and we start sending pics of your dick and being like, look what you remember me?
You remember
think he has nightmares?
You remember this dick? You remember this dick, don't you? You remember this dick? You see this dick? You see this half circumcised dick? You remember this dick, motherfucker? You see this shit? You see this shit? You see half the helmet? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me, motherfucker. Half the helmet. They call me half helmet. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! What's that show? Botched. They need to bring that there. They need like instead of plastic surgery, just a fucking hit on your fucking penis.
Yeah,
you know?
fix this,
bro.
dog. Fix this.
Yeah.
Fix this schmeckle, man. Fix this little Irish schmeckle.
But I decided not to. I'm like, I can't do that shit, bro. Imagine being 12 and thinking you're gonna let somebody do that shit, or 10. No, I was like, listen,
dude,
I'm good. It is what it is. I'll clean it better.
Yeah.
You know what
I'll clean it better.
You know what
I
I
swear.
That's like I'll just do it. I'll work with what I got, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, God, dude, that's scary,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
that's feared, man. Especially when you're that young. I mean, I guess that's
bro.
even
It
now.
was hard,
I'd
bro.
be scared.
I had like a
Fuck
land
that.
formation. I had a land formation underneath my fucking skin, bro. It was fucking like it was
My
crazy,
cousin
bro.
Randy, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up, but my cousin Randy.
Go
Now
ahead.
I'm thinking about it. He did it. My cousin had to clean it. His own cousin that was female, Leah.
Yeah.
Shout out Leah. You know what I mean? Hot little half Mexican, half Irish little dame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out her, man. Even though she was a cunt, she got me jumped. That's fine. I
Yeah.
forgive you. Not a big deal. You had to clean your cousin Randy's dirty fucking cheese dick every day, dude. And he would yell from the bathroom, Leah's not cleaning my cheese, Grandma.
Oh my god.
I mean, you imagine hearing that and then have to go to middle school. She's in middle school.
Oh my
and he's
gosh.
like, you know what I mean? He's in like fucking elementary. And she has to
Jesus.
get in there and do the deed.
Well, it doesn't form that quick though. All you got to do is make sure whenever you take a shower that you really pull that motherfucker back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's all it is.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful though, because like if you're like because I'm definitely the type of dude. If I'm in the house and I ain't doing shit, I'm not taking a shower for a few days. I ain't gonna lie. I'll go 2, 3 occasionally, and with my shit, like I got to make sure, like I mean, I got to pull that shit back, tap it after I piss and shit. You know what I mean? I got to damp that shit. You know what I mean? I got to damp my dick. You know what I mean?
Does it ever is that something that you have to be conscious out, like in public? Were you ever conscious where you had to go and like wipe it with like a napkin?
Oh, nah,
Like,
because
kinda
it wasn't like
wipe
You
your
wanna
ass
see
if
him
you
in
didn't get a
gray
good wipe.
sweatpants? Is that what we're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
gray sweatpants game. Nah, hell no. Nah, because it wasn't
Okay.
like once I knew about it and what to do, to take care of myself properly, I was good. You know what I'm saying? But up until 7, I was walking around with an extra half-inch of dick, but it was smegma. You know what I mean? Too bad I wasn't getting pussy when I was 7. You know what I mean? Them bitches would have been happier than bitches now, probably.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
schmegma
saying?
gang,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck these hoes. You better fucking love this shit. You better love this schmegma, ho.
Heavy schmegma. We got 12 minutes of smegma right now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Schmega millions.
The
over there.
schmeganator. Rhymes fucking it built like schmeganator.
The Schmeganator. Oh.
Bro,
The
I always
schmeganator's
thought
coming out of woodwork, son.
I thought of a superhero, right? Called Smegma Man. You know what I'm saying? I swear to you, bro, like some like crazy satire ridiculousness.
What?
You know what I mean? Where from the smegma, he has like he can encase you in smegma and trap you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or he could get the gooey
Gross.
shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean, he
God.
comes from a planet far, far away.
let's get away from this smegma.
We can roll this shit until the wheels fall off. I mean, we can go schmegma all day.
But I'll be honest with you. I would say that at this rally, there was probably a whole shitload of smegma.
Schmegma. Okay.
What we're about to get into here. Of course, we all know what went on.
It was fucking crazy, dog. Can we just acknowledge that shit real quick? Then we just need to acknowledge and salute Cliff. That's little Clifford. That is a fucking rough run for my man. And I'd like to just salute you, sir, for making it to this far, and God bless America.
Man, bro, that was but I can still feel that feeling to this day. I can feel the feeling of them holding me down to chisel it off, and I could also feel the feeling of what it felt like just to touch it, and then like the rest of the sensation. You know what I mean? Like imagine your dick encased. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So let's
like a tattoo, or like on a soft spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they're getting the same part to give it more color.
Chinese finger
and then they go in the other area.
Like.
Chinese fingers, bro. That's exactly, bro. And it was that material. It actually almost felt like that material too, like that woven material. Like,
You're gonna make Vin throw up, dude. Come on,
like a walking fleshlight over there.
Yeah,
Vin quit.
Vince
said, I ain't
done.
even a
Vince like,
guest.
you know what?
I ain't
dude,
even a
I'm
guest.
done with you,
Fuck
fucking
this shit.
motherfuckers.
I don't even want to be on this shit for 7 minutes,
Yeah.
bro.
It was
Oh,
like
shit.
schmegma. I
Schmeg.
ain't fucking. What the fuck?
So much
Oh my
schmeg to go
God, bro.
around.
Oh my God, bro.
Is that what they call? Isn't that what they call a soccer when you kick it in between the legs?
A
A
schmegma?
Am I tripping?
I think
Right?
so.
I
but
think
it
my
sounds
son called
funny.
it a schmeg or something. He was like, schmegma. I remember he used to do that shit to me, and I didn't know nothing about soccer. And when I was, raising him and whatnot and doing dad things and whatnot, he'd be like,
Yeah.
Meg. Oh, no. It was a meg. He'd be like, a meg. And I'd be like, what? What is that? It's like when they kick it between your legs like you're a fucking dork. They go, Meg.
Meg.
That's like
Oh, so you're like a girl because you're like a girl now.
Yes.
You're Meg.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
fucking fag. It's basically
Yeah,
saying you're a fag, but like new. They say Meg. I'm dead serious. You can edit that
I'm
out later.
definitely going to have to edit that
Yeah,
on
you're
the
gonna have to edit that out later. But that's what he was saying. But this is like the year, 2014 or whatever.
Of course.
Like,
And you're not saying it from your perspective, but in this day and age,
no,
you know
but
how
I'm
shit
saying
is.
the tone of the 80s. If it was the 80s and
Ugh.
somebody heard that, they'd be like, dog, your son just called you a fucking fag, son.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro, I watched Monster Squad. Dude, I know you familiar with the horror. Did we talk about this on our podcast, Monster Squad?
I like the Monster Squad.
Is that Pixar? What is that?
Mm-mm.
It's no.
It was
this
an
is old
80s. It was an
joint.
80s Halloween
remember.
movie with
You'll
everyone,
remember.
like the Mummy, Wolfman, Dragon. It was like a kids
Old
type
school.
movie, Goonies
The old
type
school
vibe.
monsters. Yeah.
I might have
Yeah,
saw
like
it.
bro. Within the first, I'm watching it with my kids, and I hope we didn't already talk about this on a podcast, but our 5 listeners can deal with it. But
Sure.
but within the first 5 minutes, there was like a bully, right, and hard F-bomb, bro. Like, what are you a fat, bro? Like full blown, screaming it at the kid. You know what I mean?
You telling me that.
I was like,
I remember you
oh
telling me that.
shit.
Now.
All right, so all right, we'll skip over that. Let's not get, because I don't want to be repetitive. We're only 10
Clip
episodes.
it, Jamie.
Wolfman, yeah, see, there you go. Look. Wolfman has nards. That's a clip from the movie right there.
There we go, Joe.
That's our boy Joe. He's our one all the time loyal, no matter what.
Shout out Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big Joe's the every episode fucking, and he always throws in some good funny ass fucking comments and shit.
Joe's coming straight out of Charlotte, man. Repping hard as fuck, dude.
All right, so speaking of schmegma and nards, and are these nards? Who has nards? What do you call people with and without nards? Are there women? Does gender exist? Speaking of all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Everybody doesn't.
It's a construct.
It is.
But everything's a construct. It's not.
I'm
real.
not gonna even argue about it, dude. I'll just turn my back and
Nothing's real.
That's what it is.
I think I see a hand. I think the barrier's wearing down on your gay cave, bro. I seen a hand come through that shit real quick.
You seen a hand?
Yeah, come through your blanket, like someone's trying to escape. They thought about pussy for a minute.
They come out.
They were able to get a little bit through.
You ready for some more? You ready for this action?
All right. So
don't get gaped.
All right, my bad.
That's what you tell them. No, it's just what you tell them. You tell them don't get gaped. They know the deal.
Don't feed that motherfucker.
Yeah. All right, so we all know
no problems no more. No more bites. No more scars. No more no more schmetma.
Domestic abuse is never okay, especially on gay men trapped behind your gay barrier blanket.
Well, I wouldn't call it a domestic. I'd call it more a slave situation.
Slaves, yeah. So they're not equal, so it don't matter.
Definitely not equal.
We good.
These men are getting put, and they like it. They appreciate a good getting put in their place.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Why wouldn't they?
All
right, so peep game.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go on to, because we're 18 in. We didn't even get to vid 1. You know what I mean?
I feel a fucking 17-hour podcast coming on.
We got an F-bomb. We got smegma. We got domestic abuse of slaves. So it's not domestic abuse.
We need to be making notes of when this is said so we can fucking edit it.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'll get through it. So we all know what went on with the Dave Chappelle special,
Okay.
The trans community is on his neck again, for jokes and for a bigger point that he's been trying to make that everyone seems to not understand, that it's not about trans. It's not about anti-trans, not about any of that. It's about how that community has been able to advance way quicker than the black community, and that's his problem. His problem isn't with trans. His problem is with how the black community has been, so held down and suppressed for all these years. And it's like, where we at? And now I can't even crack a joke. And, because that's really the core of where he's at with it. It's not about the trans community at all. You know what I mean? It's not. It's fucking jokes. But whatever. They had the protest. All right, we'll show this side of the NBC. Let's show the NBC side of the protest first. All right. This is what was on NBC right here.
Netflix walk out over
Netflix employees walking out of the company's Hollywood office after weeks of internal backlash.
If your satire is punching down, you are being a bully.
Yeah.
Employees angered over Netflix's hand.
And what Dave Chappelle always points out, why would you consider it punching down? You know what I mean? So you consider yourself not on the level. You know what I mean?
Not an equal, not an equal, you know, in the social situations in humanity.
Yeah, it's jokes. We should all all be laughing together. That's unity.
Yes.
That's more unity than anything else you can have.
Yes.
You know, laughing,
fucking
conversation. All right,
Yeah,
let's see.
man.
Let's see if this is gonna allow us. Looks
And
like
his
this
fucking joke, dude.
video
About
is
his
acting up a bit.
Is it?
Oh, geez. So here's my question with her. Is that a her? What do you guys think? Is that a her or a he? Let's see if we can get back to him.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Him.
Hold
She
on.
has
Her.
a lot of beyond.
That's a her.
That's a her, you think? Like a real her?
Well, you got to get a clearer picture. I need to see the shoulder breach. I need to see what kind of shoulder breach we're working with.
Yeah.
It's a her, but it's a her that Dave would have beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave would have uppercutted. You think Dave would have had to go
Yes, I
uppercut?
think
A
he
jab?
would've the two-piece, like he said in the
Two-piece
special.
with a biscuit.
Yeah,
Pins
that's
on
a
the
jab.
side. Yeah.
I think she gets a jab.
You
I
think
don't
this
think
is
she get more than a jab.
I think she eats a jab and throws you a fucking return, dude. I think she's ill on the defense.
Haymaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Haymaker.
dog, she's got an ill hand game coming out the corner, dude.
does.
You don't want to get her on the ropes, bro.
So
She'll fucking dice your shit.
She looks like
This
Felicia a
video's-
little bit.
this video's bullshit a little. We'll see if we could get it to play. If not, the point is on this video, this is the NBC video, obviously, where they're just showing, you know, their side of it and this, that. But unfortunately, and this is the problem with, you know, the supposed woke community and the people that are going too far that direction, is it's like, listen or else. And that's the same type of behaviors that got people oppressed in the damn first place.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's not how you should, you know.
Yeah, it is,
you know,
bro.
It's listen or else. So this dude goes here, stupid ass signs, just saying we like Dave, right?
Yeah, and this is good. This is
Literally.
good, man.
Balls
Let's
This is
see.
a good thing.
All right, hold on, though. I want to show you guys the part where he gets. Look,
Why is he breaking my sign? Why is he breaking my
for those just listening, the guy with just signs that say we like Dave, we like comedy, we want to laugh, blah blah blah.
Like jokes, yeah.
Yeah, they're all surrounding him. They're breaking his picket sign.
sign? Don't have free speech rights? Don't have free speech rights of all of you? Oh, look, there's such a fire. He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon.
You hear him, Cliff?
He's got a weapon.
Yeah.
You hear him, bro?
So basically, what happens in the video, I'm gonna overlay it in post, so the people that watch the replay will completely see it. They attack him. They break apart his picket sign. He's saying, "You don't I have free speech rights just like you? Can I speak? You know, speak freely just like you?" And then they break his sign, and he's holding just the stick of the sign. And then they're all screaming, "He's got a weapon! He's got a
Yeah.
weapon!"
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
and they're telling, you know what I mean? They're making it. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it is. It's Thank you, Ashley. Shout out to Ashley.
Do these
That was
people
just
not have
it's in the com-
jobs? Well,
Good
don't-
question, too.
When you don't feel safe at work, go beat up someone with a sign.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
what
I mean,
Yeah.
smashing apart is the guy.
yeah.
The guy literally meant no threat. They could have gave him some space. And isn't it COVID rules in effect still? It's California, right?
No,
take
they'll spit in your mouth if you don't say the proper pronoun. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like they'll spit right in your mouth if you don't say a proper pronoun, but you can't
And
eat dinner
now-
with your family.
And nowadays, that's a turn on. A lot of people like.
You damn right.
It's
You ain't
fucking
lying.
nasty, but-
I pulled
Well, it's
I
not
pulled these
nasty,
guys
but
out here. I spit in
depends
their
who does
mouth,
it.
no problem.
So that's that. So that's the side. Look, Dave is funny. You stupid.
That's offensive. To be honest, that's offensive because that's an understatement. Why
You
is he
damn right.
just saying
Yes,
Dave
yes,
is funny?
yes.
So this is what the guy
That
showed up with.
translates.
You know, there was a
Okay.
small little group of people that showed up with like, you know, counter protesters, as you would say. And
Now-
they're the ones who got attacked. Oh, you got this one, motherland of the Tranland. Who's this?
I don't
Queen
know.
Queen Latrana over
Nice.
here. or
Queen
some shit.
Latrina.
Oh, fuck. What is it? Who's this? Sister Soldier with the fucking dick as hard as a boulder? Look at
God damn, look at
what's
fucking-
going
look
on
at
here,
Bubba,
bro.
dude. Look at Bubba on the right, just
like
rocking that
Electra from
pink dog.
Pose.
She's going
Oh,
hard in the
yeah.
paint. What's this outfit I've never seen before?
What about this Ninja Turtle standing next to her to the
Yo,
right?
I know. It's
It looks like Patton Oswalt.
with
Yeah,
a-
yeah. Straight up.
Is that
Like-
Oswald?
Patton Oswalt, bro.
Right?
That might
The
be
mayor-
him.
The mayor of Nightmare Before Christmas. This motherfucker needs to
Straight
turn around
up,
his head.
bro.
Straight up, bro.
Jeez.
Straight up.
Why aren't they
So,
wearing their masks? Put your masks on, you devils.
especially
Yeah.
outside, bro. If you're gonna, you gotta wear masks outside. That's the most important place to wear them. We all
Most
know that.
important, dude. We know sun doesn't kill anything.
Hate isn't
well.
funny, you know,
There's
but
been
funny is
0 in
funny,
front.
you know.
Yeah.
Funny is, but yeah, they got their masks on. You know what I
That
mean?
jean jacket's funny.
Black trans lives matter. You know, I
Okay.
guess Black Lives Matter isn't good enough. Like, why
Nope.
can't they just all matter? You know what I
Nope.
mean, right? And then if you say all lives matter, that's
Mhm.
bad, which I understand was a response to Black Lives Matter, and there is a racial overtone to it. But why now is it okay to see Black trans lives matter and not just Black Lives Matter? You know,
Right.
see how the
It's
goalposts?
different.
Yeah.
Well,
Separate.
Well,
Go ahead. Sorry,
they're-
Vin.
they're I get what you're saying, but they are actually the most murdered rate of all that community, of like the Black community. If you're gonna go into like a subgroup of it, they're the most murdered at the moment. So like just like what Black Lives Matter with George Floyd didn't mean that like all lives
Yeah.
didn't matter, but at that very moment, at that pinnacle of like where we were, Black Lives mattered, and you know different Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin.
Yeah,
But
that's
for this
all different.
particular moment right now, trans lives are. There's not that many of them. and
Well,
they're getting-
indigenous lives are actually the
you're
high.
right.
Indigenous people actually have the highest rate of murder, period, and rape, and all of things in all of America, and including police
you're right,
brutality.
it was-
Listen. But
but you're talking
indigenous
about Black
people.
lives.
No, but here's my point. When indigenous people said something about, you know, people from BLM were offended at that. So because BLM is also connected intrinsically to Black trans lives matter, that isn't a problem.
Well, you're talking about different
You know what I'm
pocketbooks,
saying?
my friend.
Different pocket, and that's Dave's point, and that's where we'll go on to real quick. We'll go on to this and hope this plays where Caitlyn Jenner showed support for Dave. All right, Caitlyn Jenner said Dave Chappelle is 100% right. This isn't about the LGBTQ movement. It's about woke cancel culture running amok, trying to silence free speech. And like Dave said in this clip right here,
invited to speak to the transgender employees at Netflix, and I refuse. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I am confused about what we're speaking about.
right?
I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore.
Just like Madonna and Sinead O'Connor were canceled by cancel culture's always been around.
I want
Now
everyone
it's
in
getting
this
worse.
audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say.
Exactly.
They want to control. They want to be able to say who can say what. That's
There's a
the
little
deal.
more that people could check online if they want. I don't want to, you know what I mean? You know, but that's the point right now, right? It's that right now, that's where the money, you know, that's where like if you mess up with certain communities right now, that's where the money dries up, you know? And that's the real problem. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know, and damn sure I want to clap for Caitlyn Jenner. I want to clap for Spotify. I want to clap for Netflix. I want to clap for all the, you know, even Floyd Mayweather. If you can pull up that link,
that's
actually,
a big deal, dude. That's a huge
Vin,
deal
the
for
Floyd
Netflix to
Mayweather
come-
link that I sent to
I'm
your
glad
email.
Netflix came out and backed him like that, man. That's crazy. I've never seen Netflix back anybody that I know of up to this point with this situation. These type of situations, man, where an outrage like this happens. That's dope.
Vin got the baritone. Ashley Collins, my girl, said Vin got that baritone. I'm that sexy Arab Puerto Rican coming to your door in Florida, Ashley. Holla at me.
Holla at that boy.
So about you. So about you got a deep voice.
And that's you, big sexy.
That's you, baritone Vin.
You better freaking
Generous.
recognize.
Yeah, no.
Told you.
I don't
Told you.
disagree.
We just went on some beauty.
Listen to what
Oh,
Ashley
wait, I'm
said here,
getting
bro.
sidetracked on Vin's beauty. I'm sorry.
Listen to what Ash said here. She said Jenner is so thirsty to run for office, she'll say anything. I don't fully disagree with that, but she's also from like she has like two sides because she's from, you know, she has the trans issue, of course, which she's dealt with her whole life supposedly and all that, but she's also from the old school era of free speech being something that was still valued in America. You know what I mean? So this is like we really all, I'm telling you, man, I don't care if you are the most conservative person on earth, as long as you're not hurtful. I don't care if you're the most far left liberal on earth, as long as you're not hurtful.
Yeah.
But the key is we all need to demand that free speech does not end up getting taken more and more, because we are going to regret that shit when our kids can say less than anybody ever could say in the United States.
And that's what they're trying to do, man. A lot of times,
man.
and a lot of it lives on Twitter, but then you see these things, and this is real life, bro.
Yeah.
Where you see this shit really happening. You know what I mean? And a lot of people ignore it when it's on Twitter, but then it spills over, and you see these large groups like this. They're definitely being violent against my man.
Bro, I mean, how ridiculous is this?
Imagine if he'd have hauled off and just started swinging. He'd be sitting in jail, lost his job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he literally had the right to, but he still would have had to go to the courts. And everybody would be like laughing at it and laugh it off. And then who's next? It's done, but who's next? It'll happen again. And it's like, move on. But
you know what I would do?
Whoever that. Now, I know that guy's a YouTuber, and I know he went down there on purpose.
Yes.
For views. And I know
he's a troll.
I'm aware.
He's a troll to some degree.
I'm aware of that. You know what I mean? Now, and that's another thing is we don't know who. A lot of the times people don't know who the trolls are. They don't know what the fuck is happening. You know what I mean? It's fair enough. Are all those people trolls? Because those people get bad raps to the LGBTQ.
No, he's a troll to a degree, but the point is we can't fight, you know, like to get people protected by hurting people either. Like that shit is the most ridiculous thing. What I would do if it was me, I'd be like, who got a dick? And whoever said yes, I'd punch him in the mouth. That's what I would do if it was me. Who got a dick? You got a dick? You got a dick?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even punch him. I start slapping. I just start slapping. Like it would be like the Three Stooges. I'd line three dudes up that had a dick. You got a dick? You got a dick? You got a dick? You know what I mean? I start there with Three Stooges shit. Yeah. Because you ain't rushing me. I don't care, bro. Yeah. You got a dick and you rush me, you could be physically, you know, you're threatening my space at that point. Like, excuse me, sir, can you get your dick off my leg? You know what I mean? Like, back your ass up. You know what I mean?
It's incredible.
Fuck out of here, man. You know? What is this?
That's
Let me make sure I pull up the right link. All right, that's the... No, we don't need that one anymore. We can say goodbye to that one. What we got here?
Step up.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to go to that in a minute. But, bro, we have to. Everybody needs, it's necessary, no matter where you land on the political spectrum, get behind people like Dave, you know, like, you know, and don't get behind people. I'm not talking about getting behind, like, you know, some conservative schmuck who still says the N-word 5 times a day, talk about free speech, you know, fuck that dude. You know what I mean?
Trump, you're saying don't get behind Trump 70-70.
Trump, you know what I mean?
Trump 77. You're saying if you want Trump to be king, you're saying no?
I mean,
this is where we differ.
You know what's so crazy, bro? Like, I would never be able to vote for Trump. But goddamn, this Biden dude, bro.
He makes it hard, bro. He makes it hard, bro.
Out of hand, bro.
That I don't hear. I wish I just heard the same. I just want to hear the same intensity and caringness for every president. Every sitting president, everybody should be mad constantly. Like, they really should. Because it's crazy.
You're absolutely right.
Be upset.
I knew what I voted for. I voted for boring, and if I wanted what I wanted, I would have got Bernie. But I knew this was like the ninth choice.
I just want people to be upset,
no chance,
bro.
They railroaded him twice.
Them all, no matter what.
Yeah, I didn't want Biden at all, but
2 times.
Much rather than the orange guy. That's all
you had to know that was going to happen. Everybody had to know that Biden was going to be the president, man. Everybody had to know.
Trump is too nuts, bro. We couldn't
have to know.
You can't have 4 more years.
It was going to be the Democrat, no matter what. It was just going to be.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who in their right mind was like, there's any other chance. We're not ready for a third party.
Or another Trump, or Trump again. You know, that's the thing.
I don't know who is going to
handle that shit.
And who's going to be worse than Trump when they come? Who's going to be the next, you know what I mean? Who's going to be, is that person coming? Because the way the 2-party works, it's coming. Unless we get 20 parties that it's shared equally in how we run and how the monies are collected.
Hopefully one day, man.
It has to be. It has to be that way, or it's
pray.
gonna get more. It's gonna get more intense because there's no other way to go.
Systems are
There's
parliamentary.
Yeah.
They got rid of Bernie twice. They said, oh, wait a minute. You actually care about people and you won't play ball with either side? Get your ass the fuck out. You crazy? They got him out of there. Fucking
Yeah, after Nevada, South Carolina, I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. I thought Biden was like not even in the race at all.
he wasn't.
Dog.
He wasn't.
He was in office for like 70
and the
years.
Black South came out to vote for him. Would you say,
Bro,
He'd been in the fucking office. How long you been in office? How long have you been?
47 years.
47
years, 48 years.
The
yeah.
crime bill, all
Obama's
that stuff. Yes, all that
Obama's
stuff.
fucking.
Robert Byrd.
Come on now.
Horrible.
I mean,
but with
you have
Bernie,
to know if you at least accept. You have to just accept. You don't have to know what's going on, but you got to accept the. How do you say it? The fucking old boys club. As long as you accept that and just know the old boys club is happening.
Fuck
no matter
Biden.
what race is happening.
Nobody's happy with
You'll
Biden,
know.
Ash, but we were scared to keep going with Trump. That's the problem.
Mm.
You know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, like the country was literally on fire. You know what I mean? Like we can't
Nobody's
just like
happy with
omit
Biden.
that.
I don't
You know?
think they're just happy that they don't wake up every day to motherfuckers you know what I mean? Shitting a brick about fucking T-Dog. That's all. That's what's happening. That's it. That's it. And motherfuckers are happy with that. They're just happy with that and they can go back to bed.
The main problem, there's only one area right now that like it might have been too far the other direction though with Trump, and it's relative to freedom and all this shit. And you know, this video that Floyd actually put out, like I'm saying, these are the people we got. Like, listen, I think somebody probably wrote it for Floyd because we know Floyd has like the, you know, the writing skills of a of a fucking, yeah. But peep game. All right. This is to Kyrie Irving. You know what's going on with him, right? Dust, the basketball player.
He won't take this shot.
Yeah. All right.
Right?
So peep.
$17 million.
Kyrie, what's up? I know you're going through a lot. We had a chance to hang out in 2016 when you represented America, when you represented the red, white, and blue.
Right.
You only want to be treated fair. I was going to post something on one of my social media pages, but I decided to do it the old school way and read it out to you because you're a great person, great father.
That ain't the old school
great
way.
athlete, and you believe what you believe.
You're a lie.
America is the land of the
Man to man, bro. He's saying like it's like instead of like
he should call him
texting
on the
it.
goddamn phone.
Yeah, but he wants it
in person.
But he's sending him a
to
public message. You know,
I don't
he's
even know what
sending
he's
him.
saying, and I hate it already. Go ahead.
You won't in a second, probably.
Freedom of religion and supposedly freedom of religion.
Fuck you.
Land of the free. And you believe what you believe.
There you go.
America is the land of the free. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and supposedly freedom to choose. Never be controlled by money. I respect you for having some integrity and being your own man. A free mind makes his own choices, and enslaved mind follows the crowd.
Right?
Stand for something or fall for anything.
Ooh.
One man can lead a revolution to stand up and fight for what's right. One choice, one word, one action can change the world. It's crazy how people hate you for being a leader. I hope your actions encourage many others to stand up and say enough is enough. Respect to you, Kyrie.
Bang.
And power to the people.
Bang.
Earth, let's go.
And I'm a retired Floyd fucking hater. And I love that shit.
Go buy a Kyle Irving jersey.
Yeah. I was definitely a hater.
Who's he play for? Whoever he plays for.
Kyrie plays for Brooklyn.
He plays. Shout out Brooklyn. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brooklyn.
So now, my man, this is what we need to do. You know what I mean? Follow these people that are just saying, they're not even saying like, don't take the vaccine. They're not saying, I hate this group. They're not saying this and that. They're just speaking. They're just making a decision. They're just cracking a joke. They're just, you know, like, and these are the people we need to get behind. Now, Kyrie Irving is one of the worst. Like, if you quote Kyrie Irving, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, I stand with Kyrie because he makes great decisions usually. Kyrie's a fucking nutbag. All right, let's just make that very clear.
Hold on, bud.
With someone who believes in a flat Earth, like
what?
Yeah.
You're telling me you guys don't believe in flat Earth? Hold on, Vin.
I believe
Come
in
on.
flat tops. I don't know if I believe in flat earth.
Facts. You know what I mean? So
I respect Big Floyd, man. You know what I mean? I respect his message, even though he should have just went to his house and told him personally, because I'm sure he could fly himself in a goddamn submarine and fucking.
He ain't that stupid. He'll catch COVID. What are you talking about? No,
Yeah, right, exactly, right. He's like, oh, this motherfucker ain't took the shot. I just want to say something good in front of everybody. There's also that, and there's a chance that he's telling the truth, and that's fine too. I don't know no more. I'm saying, ask questions, amateurs. This could be camera tricks, my friends.
The bottom
Society's
fucking line.
brainwashed. We learned this from Ill Bill. Did we not learn this from Ill Bill?
What if you work in like the concession stands, or what if you're one of the ball boys or something like that, and you are vaccinated, and the people that the talent that you're around, like a lot, because Kevin Durant actually caught COVID last year from an employee. So these guys all have to be vaccinated, and now they have to be at risk around him, including other vaccinated basketball players. I'm not saying it's like a Magic Johnson situation. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
You're saying that maybe we don't know.
Like, why do they have the right to infect me?
Stop.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm playing ball, even in a recreational gym, and someone has Typhoid Mary comes up in there and like tries to fucking play it up with us without like, washing their hands.
Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're gonna watch out for that. We're gonna be like, nah, Mary.
Can we get a shirt made that said Typhoid Mary?
That's definitely that's a brand right there. Typhoid Mary is definitely a shirt. That is a shirt.
I've literally for years been making fun of people and never thought of Typhoid Mary. I just want to salute Vin on that and appreciate your point. And you're dead right. I'm not taking nothing away from the point. It's a great point. It's a great point.
Here's
Typhoid
the thing.
Mary is my new nickname. It's a new album coming.
That's definitely
phenomenal.
That's like a punk band name or some shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You know what I mean?
Typhoid Mary comes and wants to dunk on a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Typhoid Mary's doing crossovers
nowadays. Throwback. It's sad, but it's true. It's true.
So now
you're saying Scurvy Steve is out there? Scurvy Steve is out there. Fucking
Schmegma Steve.
Schmegma Cliffskin, fucking
Cliffskin, Rumple Cliffskin.
I don't mind Floyd. I love Floyd. I'm a big fan of his boxing career.
But here's the thing, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you with everything you're saying. The ball boy, the this, the that. I'm with all that, right? But here's the thing: if the vaccines were ever as effective as they were advertised early on, that wouldn't be an issue.
But
because
emergency drugs.
No, listen. Only Kyrie would be at risk then. If the vaccines did what they were supposed to do. They weren't talking about boost. No, Vin, they weren't talking about boosters prior to the vaccine.
Vin, do you have the button? Can you cut it off?
Cut
off the podcast, Vin. Cut it off. Cut it off. Hit the button. Hit the button. Shut it down.
He says shut it down.
Cliff's out of hand. Cliff's over here. Shut it down. Cliff's fucking running his mouth.
I'm talking vaccine. I'm gonna get
He's over here talking logical. He's over here talking logic.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. Bang. Hit that button. Exactly. Bang. Perfect. You know what I mean? Get vaccinated. But that's the thing. They weren't the pure facts is they were not as effective as they thought they were going to be.
I quit.
6 months.
I didn't know we were going to be doing this. I didn't know we were going to be doing this shit.
I'm done.
6 months after the vaccines, they're already saying that they dropped down to like a crazy low percentage.
It's insane.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem. Exactly, man. Is that they're not 100. And then they want everybody else to go, this is a fucking 100. They want me to agree. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Come on.
It's just not effective enough. And people should just have the right to choose.
I want fat people to live. I want old people to live.
Yeah.
They act like I want them all to die. And I'm like, I like people.
Yeah.
I like people to eat food. I like
Come
kids.
on, Bill Gates, population control. Come on.
See, now,
Are
see,
we stepping into the
see, now that's the other direction, right? That's the other direction.
QAnon.
Yeah.
Bill, you're up to something. Bill, we'll have you on the podcast anytime. I know you're listening.
Right.
I've seen
Go
the
to
stats.
YouTube, you'll hear something. That's why you don't hear nothing. Go to YouTube. but fucking, here's the bottom line, right? Kyrie should be able to do what he wants to do as a human being. It's as simple as that. He should be, and if that means that he decides he doesn't want to play basketball, that's what I mean. I'm not saying under all like he should just. I'm not going to be vaccinated, and you have to let me.
Leader.
Yeah. No, it does mean he's a leader. No. You want to know why he's a leader, Vin? Because it's against the current narrative. When the
So
whole
if I didn't want to
mainstream,
take a tuberculosis shot, I'm a leader. Like what is? I don't.
it's
I'm not
different.
understanding.
You're comparing diseases
Yeah.
that
we all need them.
No.
What about scurvy? What
I'm
about
pretty
people don't
sure
want to
he
eat
has
oranges because
all
of
the
scurvy?
vaccinations I have, except for this one.
Yeah, me too. So do I. So do
No,
I.
I'm just saying him. I'm saying
No, I'm
Kyrie
saying
Irving.
me too. Me too.
I'm pretty sure he has all of them except
Yeah.
for this last one. Because he
This,
couldn't go through elementary school. He couldn't.
yeah.
He couldn't have worked for the state. He
But
couldn't
it's
have done any
different.
of those things.
He could
But
have been
the-
a postman.
But the only
So now-
problem with everything you're saying by bringing up all these other diseases right now is that they're not the same. COVID, primarily 80% of COVID deaths are people, the average age is 78 years old. That's the average age of death for COVID. That's not the case with typhoid. That's not the case with tuberculosis. It's not the case with
what about
measles.
AIDS?
It's
What
not
about
the
AIDS?
case. No, stop. It's not the case with mumps. It's not the case with, though they're not comparable as far as the impact that they would have on the overall population. If COVID was ripping through the youth, you know what I mean, or killing 2/3 of the population like the bubonic plague, I would have been the first motherfucker. Give me that vaccine. Hurry up. But when you look at the statistics from an honest standpoint, there is a very good argument to be made for not getting vaccinated. You know what I mean? It's not like crazy to like think.
Even though most of people getting sick and most of people dying are from unvaccinated populations, even though that's
Well, obviously that's going to be the case if it protects you a little more, but the age of death has not gone down. The age of death is the same. The average age of death overall for COVID is 78 years old or some shit like that.
which disease snatches up young people? I'm
Polio, measles, mumps.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, what was the average age? It was a 25 age average. I'm pretty sure
The
other
Spanish
people
flu
were the most vulnerable too. They're always the most vulnerable. They should
Yes.
always be the most protected. But
Yes.
like, you're not going to protect them by just wandering out in places unvaccinated. That just doesn't happen. Natural immunity. I love when people say that. Show me where that worked. Show me.
Oh,
where
no.
we did it.
People
not in Florida, not in DeSantis.
No,
I'm talking
people,
about, like, in
people
general.
who have gotten COVID. There's been studies on this. People that have gotten COVID.
Get you a fake card, dog.
Hold on, Dust. People who have gotten COVID, their antibodies are stronger than vaccine antibodies. That's science. It's a fact. Huge study in Israel. That's like literal. Like they said, I think they're like 4 to 6 times stronger than and they last longer. They think.
But they're
as
the
well.
But they're the same country we figured out needed a third booster shot because they're out of control right now with and they only had one. They didn't even let Moderna.
Once
they didn't even
again,
let Johnson & Johnson.
Yes, because
not
the
even really
vaccines are not as effective as originally advertised. They're just
I
not
agree
as
with you, but
effective.
it was an
Yeah.
emergency drug. It was
Yeah.
an emergency. It was an
So what do we
emergency
do?
situation.
We get
And even the vets
95.
keep saying,
I think that's the problem is it was sold to us
know,
as we're gonna fucking this is gonna stop it, and then we all see that it's not, and then there's some people that go,
Yeah.
keep taking it, it's gonna help.
Yeah, get 20.
It's gonna save
20
lives.
boosters.
And then there's other people that are going, what? Hold up, man. Like we see
I was
people
nonchalant
dying
about it.
that
I
still
have
have
people
it.
in my family.
That's
and
the
they're not in their
difference.
80s
I'm
either,
just
by the
saying that's
way.
the difference.
Yeah.
That's the divide right now that people see. The
Yeah.
divide is that. There's the perspectives are that. And that's
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
So you either roll with, I guess, one side or the other, or you go, maybe they'll fucking get it right and go back to the goddamn drawing board and fix the shit. I mean, that's all. That's what I see. I got
think
every
that's the
shot in
problem,
book, brother. I went in the Navy. The Navy gave me so many fucking shots. I had to take the goddamn anthrax shot. I had to take all this
Everything.
fucking ridiculous shit,
Yeah.
dog. They had me on the ground all fucked up. I
Yeah.
still got problems from it. You know what I mean? And this is
I'm
horrible.
taking
I hate to
DMT.
see
I have
people
no right
dying.
to say I'm not
I
gonna take
hate
a vaccine.
I hate to see all this, bro. I hate to see the world fall to shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But again, it's everybody's choice.
That's the
There
thing.
shouldn't be these cards. There shouldn't be any of this.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not.
But that's normal.
uncalled for.
Smallpox in Massachusetts, you had to have a card during John
Yeah, yeah.
Adams' time.
Vin, it's
very
not
common.
It's not normal in this amount of time. Ever in the history of any vaccine from development to vaccine card, never happened. There's
How
been
long did you think that they took to make the smallpox vaccine?
Oh,
The
a long
American
time.
Revolution?
Years.
You think it
Yes.
took 10 years to make?
Well, we've
Yeah, like
seen-
5.
But
Yeah.
we've seen that it,
Polio.
we've seen that, and we also have seen that it
Well,
works.
we also need it.
But we also seen that.
Yeah, of course. I'm for all that shit. I'm just not.
And that's for me
this one
personally.
right now.
I just need to see it works. If I see it works, you think I wouldn't? I mean, I'm not here to fight. You know what I mean? What am I doing? Being a fucking dumbass? I see all this shit and I go, oh, why the fuck would I do this?
And then the breakthrough cases that are happening. I don't know, bro. To me, it's just like, this is the thing, right? We should.
But God bless anybody that took it.
Yeah, that's honestly what I'm saying. I'm fully, bro. My girl got it.
Doing something for you again. I'm not gonna tell anybody. What to do.
Yeah, that's the point.
I'm not gonna tell anybody
I'm not
they
gonna
shouldn't
make a
do
video like Floyd either. Like, I totally respect people, but like coming off and acting like they're leaders or somebody calling.
No, but Vin, they are.
Ali.
You want to know why though? You want to know why they are? No, Vin.
You leader of the sick world. Okay.
No,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
You're totally right. I'm not comparing them to like real fucking like monumental fucking leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Now, they will not be looked at as leaders.
I appreciate
that.
You're right.
No,
I think that's clown shit.
That's totally accurate. That's totally accurate. They're leaders in the sense that most of the people, bro, people who aren't vaccinated are getting treated and talked about like second-class citizens all over the media.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, and on the media. Yeah, the president himself has made comments along. We're getting impatient and this and that.
That part I understand. If I was trying to control, if I was in charge and I'm trying to get,
but he's not in charge. He can't even talk, Vin. Let's be honest about it.
Well, okay. I'm just saying hypothetically as a leader.
Anybody, I mean, they're literally making people.
I would be annoyed too because
you're not going to get your job, bro.
Even if it was natural immunity, I wish we were all on the same page about it.
That's crazy. I got to take a leap.
Yeah, it's just that. Listen, the situation should always be right. Listen, I'm gonna say this again. If it was the bubonic plague, right, and it was some shit that was literally wiping through 2/3 of like everyone, just bang, dropping, bro, I would get that shit. What's that?
So it has to be where people are.
No, not it has to be. Not it has to be, but like there would have to be a vaccine that we know, right? We know would eliminate it. We didn't know it would eliminate it. It would also have to be a vaccine that took more time, bro. I'm not putting anything in my body that's rushed like that. That's just the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? And I follow the science at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of these people from either side that I only follow the science when it like makes sense. You know what I mean? That's why I always say anybody who's like, if I was 50, right? 55, 10 years older than I am now, 10, 15 years older, I'd be much more inclined to take it.
Are you like that with all supplements though? Like if something said your dick was gonna grow like 5 inches, like how?
Absolutely, bro.
Really?
Absolutely,
okay.
Bro. I'm an information.
Hey, I'm a recreational person. I take party drugs and stuff like that. So like, it's really not that big of a deal for me.
Yeah, party drugs. I used to take when I was very young. I haven't took anything crazy like that in like 10 years probably at least.
But still,
you know,
like. Not to say that you're inconsistent per se, but like,
yeah,
now it just changes, and now we're like, not you again per
se,
but
yeah.
I get do what you got to do, but like spreading misinformation, in my opinion, that's not.
But where's the misinformation? That's what I need to know specifically.
Misinformation,
saying
that vaccines don't work, saying that natural, like.
Well, saying they don't work is definitely
saying that they don't work as well as you thought is not working.
No, that's real information. But that's real information.
But saying they don't work is not real information.
Saying
they don't work as well as you thought is real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Saying it doesn't work at this point. I mean, most of the country's vaccinated. So like saying it, that's great. Again, there are people who believe in the flat earth. There's a small percentage. There's a small percentage of people who don't believe in climate change.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but those,
like,
but those things.
I'm not gonna pretend like it's the same kind of information.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, those things don't compare. Those are like kook job things. Vaccine, like research, you could find boatloads of vaccine research to support being hesitant about it. You know what I mean? And not just vaccine research. The vaccines are fine. You know what I mean? They're working for now, right? The long term is all of them. I said to everybody, it's like, I don't think people are just going to take these vaccines and die. I don't think people are going to die in 2 years. I don't think like this is just like some ridiculous thing. But I think to be careful is okay. You know what I mean? And I think too much of America is being persecuted for being careful.
Yeah, that I don't agree with. I don't like people getting, I don't want anybody abused, harassed, cyberbullied.
That's my problem. That's my problem.
And not Kyrie either. I mean, he's in a nice mansion, so I'm pretty sure he's protected from it a little bit. But
Yeah.
I agree with you. He's on my team. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. I don't want him to be abused. I want him to come back. I want him to be healthy.
Yeah.
What I don't like is the IG lives and being all over the place and being inconsistent.
Yeah.
He is a leader, naturally, whether he likes it or not. Charles Barkley edition, role model. He is that.
Yeah.
He should be a little more careful. He did apologize for the flat earth thing, too. He did say that it was misinformation to people that were like scientists. That's another thing.
Yeah.
There are people, I'm not talking about Dr. Fauci. I'm not trying to like defend him.
Yeah.
But
Hope
there are
not.
scientists out there that are risking their lives, doctors, all that kind of stuff for this science, for these recoveries to work, for these therapies to work. And you pretty much shit it, not you, nobody personally. You're kind of shitting on them when you like go that hard to tell people like that it's not working.
But there's also doctors out there that since day one have been busting their ass to look for therapies and therapeutics and not only think about vaccine. Because now you see all of a sudden they got this pill that's about to come out. And that's a few months after.
That. What is that?
Yeah, they have a preventative pill or like a pill that you could take once you get it. Like that's like a Merck is making it. It should be out within like hopefully 3-4 months. They're saying. I think they're trying to get usage for it.
Medicine does. You find different ways, man.
But that's the problem. That's the shit. That's the problem. It's like vaccine. Only vaccine. That's all you could do. You can't like health is never talked about. Bro, we're almost 2 years into this vaccine, right? I mean, into this pandemic. 2 years into this pandemic, right? Think about this for 1 second. We're 2 years into this pandemic. The vast majority of people who died from this, COVID, were obese, considered obese, or elderly. Right? A year and a half. 2 years. What if for 2 years they focused on telling people, stop drinking soda? Go from like the president with that messaging, the administration.
Bloomberg tried to do a soda tax.
But America, this is what I'm saying. No. Forget that. I'm talking about the American president talking about health all the time instead of vaccines all the time, but also talking about vaccines. In 2 years, America's average weight could have been down 30, 40, 50 pounds if they put any focus on that. That's 2 years, bro. They could have literally had America,
But I think everybody should take all the vaccines.
I love Michelle with all the fit, health.
And the lunchroom program.
But I'm talking about direct response. But I'm talking about direct response to COVID,
so
right?
During a pandemic, that's when it's appropriate to say, go eat an apple. Like it's too late at that point.
When 75% of the people that die from it are obese, and you cannot be obese in 6 months very easily. Yeah. So that's something that should be talked about.
And they do. They have said it's obese, but like telling them like, yo, go get on the treadmill. That's gonna save us. No. Again,
I'm talking about pointed. It could save us. It could have took. I guarantee, if they could have got that messaging to work. I'm not saying the messaging would have worked. That's another story, right? Whether it would have worked, then it might be completely ineffective. But it's a method that also could have been, implemented that could have saved tens of thousands of lives. Because obesity is a huge factor in
what's
COVID.
His name? Joe Biden is connected to Pepsi, so like that answers your question right there. Like,
exactly.
And we're the most obese nation in the world.
Yeah,
again, like you got to work with what you got.
Yeah,
and so you can't just like pretend that we're a thin nation. We're not, or that we're that close to being that. We're 25. 1 in 4 of us are obese.
Exactly.
And
you can't pretend.
If you have an obese nation, vaccine is the way. Unfortunately, it's not natural immunity because we're too fat for that. Sorry, it's too late.
But that's also relative because once again, we go back to the average age of death. A vast majority of people under 30, 40, even 50, a vast majority survive. Like super vast.
Well, then I must have been unlucky because a lot of the people that died in my life were in their mid-30s. The people that were on respirators were in their mid-30s. I had a person in 26 die.
I'll tell you this. Maybe all right, here's the thing. This is another very important thing. Melanated people are more prone to being vitamin D.
I like that.
They're more
like melon and melanin. Put it all
you
together.
Stupid. It's like low key racism. You know what I mean? No. But melon
back in this, man, is double Dutch.
We're after this. We're jumping away after this. You know what I mean?
No way, dude. This is gonna be the whole cast.
But melanated people are more likely to be vitamin D deficient, right? Far more likely because of their genealogy, right? Because when they were in the past, they had more, so everyone is that's another huge factor in deaths from COVID. Vitamin D, obesity, and age. Those are the three main factors. And the death rates among Black people, Spanish people are a lot higher than other races as well.
But in
so
anything health wise, we're always
unfortunately
every it doesn't matter if there's a pandemic, it highlights it more, it exposes it more. That's always going to be the case. We always have a lot of I live in an area, a food desert, first of all, and I also live in one of the highest high school drop rates in the city. And we're also one of the most unvaccinated. We have churches on almost every block. We have a Popeyes on every block. Those things are very important.
You're telling me God isn't stopping the disease?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We have more churches.
Did they try to donate more?
So it's not for me.
I would tell the young Black Americans in your town to just give more money to the church.
And that's what they do. That's what they do. It's like a Greenleaf episode. It's like a Joel Osteen episode. Actually, Bill Clinton came over here and cut a ribbon for a church, a big mega church that opened over here.
Run,
Jesus Christ!
My mom,
get out of there, bro.
Run, Vin.
When he was really popular. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, run from that fucking white cocksucker.
And
that
my
white
mom was part of the committee.
White cocksucker scares me. I voted. That was the first guy I ever voted for, and I voted for him because he was cool with the Black folks. And I go, you know what? I'm basically a Black dude. You know what I mean? I basically am a Black man trapped in a white man's body. So I'm fighting. I voted for him. And then about 20 years later, I go, you know what, Dust? You failed. You failed yourself. You failed your community as a Black man. And you're basically, you're going to burn in hell. You're going to burn in hell for shit.
Don't do that.
Well, I'm not. You know what, dude? I stop. You know what happens when you start thinking you're going to burn in hell? You just stop believing in God. At that point, it frees you. So, in your.
Are you atheist, Dust? Are you straight atheist?
Well, what happened was that when I started doing bad shit, I noticed that if I just denied God was there, it helped me do bad shit. And then you know what I mean. We'll circle back around to that when I'm about to die on my deathbed. Then I can just I can be like, all right, God, I'm ready for you again, because that's what Jesus told me. Jesus, if you just say, listen, I accept you, Jesus Christ, right when you're dying. After you fucking bodied mad people, and I've been bodying people on the streets, son. That's
Catholicism. That's Catholicism in a nutshell. Do whatever the fuck you want to the last second. Say I'm sorry.
Catholicism is the bomb.
I'm
bro.
Catholic.
I mean, isn't it badass that you can just go talk to a homie that don't even look you in your peepers and just tell them some fucking all the crazy shit you did? I mean, tell me that isn't appealing. I wasn't raised. I was baptized in the Holy Mormon Tabernacle.
Yeah.
Okay, Vin.
Is that true?
That is a fact. That is not a comedic statement.
Wow.
Yes. So imagine young Dusty, a redheaded stepchild. Okay.
Literally
a redheaded stepchild.
Anyway.
And then they put you in a white gown, like a flowing white gown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just picture a sheet. Like KKK,
Free
right?
Free ball,
like, picture I'm in the KKK, right? And you go, Dusty, that's not too far from the truth. And you go, and I go, that's fair. Whatever, dude. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Whatever. People, you don't know me, fool.
Yeah, no.
You just owe me, cool, right?
Well, they could tell from the small micro penis shadow. They're like, you are in the KKK, aren't you?
Take a good look at this Irish schmeckle. You take a good look, America. All
right. So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. This is what I'm gonna say to you, Vin. And we'll put a button on this whole comment. First of all, I respect.
You get the last
fuck the last word. I love the dialogue.
This isn't done.
I love the dialogue. Number one.
This isn't done.
Number two, Dust, please. You're gonna kill me with the post edit, bro.
All right.
Fucking kill me. Fucking. The bottom line is, and we're gonna give Dust. We got to give Dust mad airtimes. Me and you were playing. Playing fucking political pundits over here and shit.
I like it. I think it's good, dude.
No, I love it. It's all beautiful. We haven't done an episode where we really tapped into the subject,
Cliff,
and it should be
listen
one.
Listen to Dust right now, and just know that you're gonna be editing like a motherfucker because of this. No,
probably, unfortunately. So here's the thing.
Too, by the way, Joe.
Here's what I say. I think most people should be vaccinated. That's what I'll say. You know, I think most people should be vaccinated. I think a large portion of Americans should really consider it. You know what I mean? I really do believe that. I do believe they help. I do believe they've cut down deaths, you know, and overall, I don't think there's going to be major side effects, but I'm a little wary of it. That's all. You know what I mean? That's all just where I'm at on it. I'm just a little wary. You know, I'm not anti-science. I
need to come around to
America's
the-
amazing. The
come
shit
around
they
to the
can
good
do,
side,
the
dude.
shit our doctors can do and our scientists come up with, it's amazing, and we should celebrate it as well and not act like it's like fucking pure fucking fuckery, because that's not right
Well,
either. You know what I mean?
These guys are smarter than you. They know more than you, Cliff. So
Yeah, you're right. You are right in many ways, though.
Well, not really, but you get the gist.
Fauci's
Okay,
a bad fucking
this is
example. That's the only problem. They should put someone else in that position immediately if they want to save this a little
Who
bit.
can they get, bro? Who would we believe?
Yeah,
Who would be
most
a
of his
better
subordinates
person?
quit.
Black trans. A black trans.
No.
Yo,
it had to
get
be-
into
it's
health.
like-
Bring
it
in
had
the
to
health
be an-
bitch. What's her name? Rachel?
A diversity pick is good.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
now.
Rachel
It's
Dozer.
perfect for a pandemic.
Rachel Dozer?
Yeah, the worst.
Get Rachel Dozer, dude.
Oh, Rachel Dozer. Oh, so
Yeah.
No, what's her name? Rachel
NAACP.
Levine. Rachel Levine.
Rachel
Oh,
Levine.
Rachel
If that mother,
Levine, I'm
yo,
with that.
really though, if you're gonna smash anybody, it's gonna be that dude. Am
Rachel?
I right or am I right?
Yeah, Rachel can get it.
No. The guy from fucking American Bandstand. No. The guy from fucking what the fuck is that guy's name? The little twink. The little twink. The little fucking
American Bandstand. Oh, Ryan Seacrest?
No. Well, the guy with the Blake Shelton's co-star.
Who's Blake
Oh,
Shelton's
the voice.
co-star right now?
Yeah. The little twink, dude. The little sexy twink.
Who's the twink?
You know what I'm
Adam
talking about.
Levine.
Adam
Nick
Levine.
Cannon.
There you
Oh,
go.
Adam Levine.
Oh, yes,
Adam
yes.
Levine.
Isn't it Adam? Is it Adam Levine?
Adam
Was that
Levine,
too,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, Maroon 5. Maroon 5,
Yes,
dude.
Maroon 5.
You know what I
And
mean?
I'm a
Cosby.
You know what I mean?
All right, so let's go from
That means something.
the
to
real
somebody.
pandemic to something they acted like it was a pandemic, but then also acted like it was only a pandemic among a certain group, and watch this bugged out ass commercial. You guys tell me if this commercial is weird to you too. Maybe I'm just sick. I know I'm
Prep
sick.
up.
Step up, prep up.
Step up, prep up.
Step up,
Come on,
prep
you
up.
bitch.
To help keep you free from the risk of HIV. From the makers of Truvada, a new prep.
I can't take, bro. The glitching is gonna make me like cry.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fucking body slam somebody around here.
Yeah, the glitching is literally gonna make
Oh,
tears
wait a minute. I gotta take the mental
Feel
note for
free,
later.
guys.
Hold
come out of my
on.
eyes.
Nice.
Let me see.
Nice.
Let me
No
see
soft.
if
Nice. That's
I wonder
so
if I
hot.
can find this commercial. Let's see. Let's see if we can give it a go now. Because you got to see it. We got to be
That
able
woman,
to see this.
that
bastard.
woman in the commercial, she's from Pose, also the Epic show.
Right?
Yeah.
That's from a
About
that's from a
the,
TV
trans
show, right?
community. Yeah, the trans community during the 80s.
Oh,
for
really?
real?
It's very good. It's very good. They show like how Madonna like copied pretty much off their ballroom style. It was really good.
You
It
don't
was really
say.
good. And yep. You
You
don't
don't
say.
say. You don't say. You don't say that Madonna stole her style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
they show it too. They show like the episode to the Vogue and all that. They got it. She got it from them.
Here we
Nice.
go.
That sounds
All right.
fucking.
All right. I
Sounds
think
like
I
a team.
got us.
God
I
damn,
think I
this
found the
dude's
link.
face on the right is just beautiful, dude.
I think I found the link for the
Beautiful.
actual video.
Oh,
So-
prep.
Beautiful.
We'll still be able to fucking.
Prep.
For some reason, it seems like the links are giving better result than the video at times lately. I don't know what's up with that, but it definitely seems to be the case, right? Thus, like the links have given us less problem with the glitching,
Yeah.
right?
Fact. I think so.
That's not that surprising because they need to run too.
Yeah. Maybe what we
mean-
need to do is just I'll make a folder of links and have we'll use the videos more as
Ah,
backup.
This Joe
Have you
guy
thought
is
about
funny.
cuffing your pants?
Yeah, Joe. Oh, Joe be saying some fucking funny ass shit in
Yeah,
those
this
comments, bro.
Joe is
Joe's the man.
hilarious.
Joe be killing
Madonna,
it sometimes, bro.
Hello.
All right, let's go. Check out this commercial. Did I share it yet? Add to stream. All right, here we go. Now we could go. Descovy for prep.
I'm prepped. I'm prepped.
All
Step
right, let's
up,
go.
prep up.
Step up, prep up.
To help keep you free from the
Oh,
risk of
shit.
HIV. From the
Swaggin'.
makers of Truvada, a new prep option. Descovy for PrEP, a once daily prescription medicine that helps lower the chances of getting HIV through sex. It's not for everyone. Descovy for PrEP has not been studied in people assigned female at birth.
Okay. Hold the
That's
fuck
what
on.
we were talking about. Oh,
Hold the fuck on. It has
They went-
not been prescribed yet for people assigned woman at birth.
Yeah. So it's definitely like
What are we
these
doing?
companies are
Women.
still pushing it to only the gay and trans community, which is
Yeah.
a trip.
Only
Like,
men.
sex-
They're the ones that are
Sexist.
doing the like the homophobic shit where it's like you don't think that straight people want to fuck with no problem, son?
Right?
Like what the
That'd be
fuck is
amazing.
wrong with you?
Right?
I mean, and them saying that it's just they're saying that it's just a straight dude. I mean, what are they saying that when you get full clipped that somehow translates to a problem that pill can't solve? I don't understand.
I don't understand it at all, bro. I've never heard such a ridiculous statement in a commercial.
Assigned female at birth.
Let's listen to the statement again.
Descovy for PrEP has not been studied in people assigned female at birth. Talk to your doctor.
Assigned female, bro.
Been
As if it was like a homework assignment.
Like, are they not
Like,
trying? Are they
so
not
you're
even
saying-
trying? They're like, yo, let's only heal AIDS in men. Like, fuck women. Let them die. Like, women don't get AIDS or some shit.
Yeah,
What's going
that's
on
what
here?
They're saying women. They're saying women, but that's the way that they found to probably get around the lawsuit or whatever if it doesn't work.
No,
right?
I think they were just trying to be inclusive, to be honest.
I don't. You really think
Too inclusive.
I don't
Sometimes
think so.
they go too hard.
I don't think so.
And not they,
It's
not
always
the pronoun. I mean people in general.
because you're talking about some serious lawsuits if this shit fails, dog.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you
You're
get-
saying
if you fucking shit
the-
fails, you're still gonna get sued.
Unfortunately, the pharmaceutical industry, they don't. And even to go to your point, guys, with the pandemic, that
Yeah.
was a big thing that people were very upset about during the Recovery Act, that the pharmaceutical companies and employers couldn't get sued. And so that was a big deal.
That's the problem with vaccines in general. They like
No, you're right.
not,
Yeah,
That goes
yeah,
to-
they're
that was the whole thing with me in the Navy, bro. I couldn't sue nobody, bro, for anything they gave me.
Yeah, exactly.
When
Those
did
type
we
of
stop?
situations.
When did we stop being skeptical of pharmaceutical companies? Like just last week?
Never. It's just
You
that
know?
they're the devil we know in this situation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, or it could end up being a situation, God forbid, where people do suffer long-term side effects, and then
We'll see. It sucks.
no, God forbid. You know what I mean? I'm hoping.
Blunks.
Yeah, I'm praying to God, motherfuckers are wrong. But look at all right. So it works. So we know it works for drag queens, gay men. You know what I mean? So you can get these.
Demographics.
Yeah. All right, Latino gays. We got Latino gays up in here.
Black,
Up in
got
here?
some black folks.
Oh, bald-headed
Black
black
doctors.
AIDS up in here.
It helps black doctors in the
Yeah.
struggle.
Oh shit, we got swagged out. Slam poetry AIDS up in here.
Joe said he's never heard of a one with AIDS. What about Jenny from Forrest Gump? Come on, man. Come on. We'll get with it.
You're slacking. You're slacking. Oh, we got Hidden Figures AIDS up in here. Wait, but that's a woman. We got what happened? We got Hidden Figures up here. So time out. So if he takes it and he fucks her, is he less likely to give her AIDS? Is that what we're saying?
Actually, the black community is one of the highest, unfortunately, in contraction.
That's false advertising, like a motherfucker. Big out of here. Oh, she's like, look, right now she's holding a dick. You know what I mean? Right now she's like, I can jerk that AIDS dick up in here. Here.
She's fucking rocking that shit, dude.
Oh, look, these are
mostly
two
the
dicks.
heteros.
They're like, look, more
Holding
dicks. These are all dicks. They're AIDS dicks. They're safe.
Yo.
We took our pill.
Look
The
at your
Neil
dick.
Peart of dicks.
Look
Yeah.
at my dick. Look at your dick. Look at my dick.
Look,
My
that's a
dick's
good
on my
song. I
chin.
like that. That's a good.
Yo,
That's a good
touch
beat
my
right there.
dick.
Look at your dick.
I like touching dicks. You want to touch my dick?
I got your dick on my
And
chin.
you said you didn't like Lonely Island, man. You got the fucking harmony and everything.
I'll touch somebody's dick. No worries.
Oh shit.
Yo, this
He
is
got the
so
chair
dope.
backwards.
I can't wait. Like
He got the
even
chair
this right
backwards,
here,
bro.
Like if I
Look at
get
this.
divorced, dude, I'm getting this pill and just fucking snorting it year round and just fucking hoes.
And plowing those dudes behind that blanket.
Get a heart
You
attack.
damn right, because you know I'm going full blown gay skis, dude. I'm 43. I've been fucking
Gay
puss for
skis.
too long. Let's try the other side.
Let's watch the
with-
walk off. We watched this without audio. Let's see the walk off. He looked like he was walking off from this backwards chair, swinging his AIDS dick with a lot of pride. So let's hold on.
louder.
Step up.
PrEP up
Let's
with
look.
Descovy for PrEP.
Oh,
Get help paying for Descovy for PrEP. Learn
with
more.
this
Yo,
Descovy
this
for
shit does
prep.
have hella swag, and I appreciate it, dude. Like I'm feeling mad cool, and you know what I mean. Anything cool, I do. So send me a box of that shit.
You want the ginger too. You always go for the gingers. Would you rather the ginger man right there too? Would
Right
that
in
be
this
your pick from
situation,
this commercial?
Which one's a ginger?
That guy. You don't see the guy on the left? He got some red hair
It's
popping.
a lot
Come on,
of, it's a
man.
lot of highlight. I don't know. If
Yeah,
it's red, but
thank
yeah,
you
it's a
very
lot of
much,
highlight
sir.
going on.
Bro, look
I'll
at his
take-
beard, bro.
I'll take.
lot of light
I'll take
going
the
on
guy
over
on the
there.
right. The
Hold
guy on the
on.
right. The guy on the
You want
right.
the Latin
look at
lover?
that. Oh man, you telling me, dude? I'm chubbing up right now. Look at the way he cuffs his shit.
You want those
Got
those
whoever you
mock?
don't got.
He wants those Macarena AIDS. That's
Dog,
what he-
he's got a slick long sleeve on. It's fitting him just right.
The Macarena
Hey,
AIDS.
no bullshit.
Hey,
Listen,
Macarena AIDS.
if I'm gonna suck a dick,
Electric
dude,
slide
stick my
aids.
man's dick over here. That guy looks too manly on the left. I'm not fucking with his dick. I like a guy that's looking mad feminine. Obviously, the one on the right is the feminine role, and I need a feminine man. I'm gonna be the man in the situation. It just is what it is. When I fall,
Yeah, that dude on the left looks like he's he's tearing anuses.
Yeah, he's like, I'll leave this shit. I'm not playing. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking around in this game when I'm about that life.
These are great. Oh my god.
My man got fucking HGH and HIV. look at this fucking guy.
Forearms is stupid,
funny. That's
son.
good.
Look at the vein. Look at the vein on them
fucking
shits.
dude.
It's cooking.
Bro, that dude could jerk 5 dicks at the same time with extreme grip. You know what I mean? Just he's like Joe Rogan in the gym with HGH, but
Joe
AIDS dicks.
He ain't
Holy
running out
shit,
of steam. He ain't
Nah, he ain't
running out of
running.
steam, man.
Nah, he got that stamina. He got that
Damn,
stamina, boy.
Shout out to my man on the left. There's Popeye arms swinging, dude. You know what I mean?
Have glow in the dark
I
hearts.
like that about him. And I like that about him. I don't know him. DM me, son. What's up?
Yeah, for
What's
real.
good? Let's get it
That
pop.
is still good.
I don't think you're supposed to say that on podcast, but whatever.
Let's
Ben Shapiro, I hate that motherfucker, but he said
Me too.
sometimes when you're too into social justice, you create injustice for someone else. So shout out to the women that can't take that drug. Sorry for y'all.
Amen. Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to
man.
the women that can't take AIDS. That's fucked up.
Live with your AIDS, bitch.
Yeah, get
word.
AIDS, bitch. Basically, get AIDS, bitch.
That's what Reagan said to them. Live
Yeah.
with your AIDS, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Get it. Yeah. Sorry for you. You ain't fucking AIDS, bitch.
Come to think of it, we already know that. So it's actually because women that are over 7s, right, or got good pussy can't get AIDS. Remember, we established that earlier in the episode.
Yes.
So it's actually only 1 to 6s, you know what I mean, that could die of AIDS. So it's actually a small. Actually, no, that's a large group of women, right? There's a lot.
I'm glad you brought it back.
That's half of America, bro.
I'm glad you brought it back.
Half of America can, or half of the women in America.
Yeah.
I mean, so a quarter of America can die from the HIV virus and similar AIDS inventions that were obviously done by the government. You know what I mean? We'll worry about that later after the COV is done. We'll go back to AIDS. Okay.
Oh, we don't have sound effects.
Listen, I'm just trying to fucking liven her up, people.
We're swinging.
Jokes and
We're
jokes
swinging.
and jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes.
It's straight swinging smegma dick. You got
That's
it.
it. You got to swing that smegma dick. Some smegma's gonna stick to the wall. Some isn't. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall. Some's gonna stick.
Some sticks to your
Some's
balls.
not gonna stick. You
Bring
know what I
that
mean?
dick over here. You bring that
shit.
dick over here.
Look at this massive improvement in Dust's face right now.
Vin,
look,
you
bro.
son of a bitch. You don't put your head.
Vin,
down
you
like
better
that when
look.
I'm talking
You better
to
look at this man right now, bro. There's a massive
I will
improvement.
look.
going on.
I'll suck that dick. I'll suck the skin off your fucking brown dick. You.
What
son
is
of a
that?
bitch.
Is that like?
It looks
Is that like the
Francesca
traditional
told me
old
that.
school shit? Yeah. It's the traditional. I couldn't see it fucking face up. They gave you some white Michael Jackson nose though. Some like they took that shit off of Mike when he was dead and put it on them fucking glasses or some shit. Look how white. What the fuck's up with that nose, bro? What the fuck kind of like they didn't give you the flesh colored shit?
Dance is your
Oh, is that Humpty?
The hump.
Is that Humpty specifically?
Do me, baby.
Oh, that's dope then.
I do the Humpty Hump. Come on,
Like
do the
Groucho
Humpty
Marx
Hump.
sat on John Candy's face.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
Hey,
John King.
Tupac. Hey, with nothing but
Tupac.
trouble. This is
Don't
nothing
bring
but
Tupac
trouble.
into this.
You don't
Yeah,
want
please,
nothing with
please,
this,
God.
Pac. You
You
don't
doing,
want
bro?
nothing with this. Yo, you fucking around. You do how you get around and shit.
Uncle Dust said he'd blow my beard off.
I'll blow your beard off and shit. I'll blow your beard off and shit, player.
Dust, let me ask you a question.
Ask
Let
me
me
a
ask you a question.
question. What you
Is your
got?
hypothetical partly
Man.
joking gayness?
No.
Is it something you've always been about, or is this
No.
like a
I'm
new
about
hypothetical
that
gay
dick.
behavior?
You better watch your fucking mouth. I'm over here answering gay ass questions, kid. Better watch it. I've been wanting to suck a dick since I was 2. I want the knife, please.
All right, let's go on. Let's go on to we won't go with here. Do we want to go with?
Is there anything more serious we can get into? You guys want to get into finances?
It needs to be more serious. This episode has not been serious enough.
APR. What about this college shit? God damn it.
All right, let's get into this
College
bitch
is
here.
Shit.
Let's get into we're gonna be Karen.
Pay back my college loan.
Dust, you gotta carry us. You gotta carry us, man.
We're gonna be Karen heavy for the rest of the episode.
Right. Fair enough.
We'll start with.
Listen, you guys talk about that shit again. I'm drinking this, dude.
What's that? Is that weed juice?
Exactly. Power steering fluid. Brought to you by fucking 99-cent store. SM Superior.
How many milligrams in that bitch?
Oh, you're talking heavy fentanyl situation here, Cliff.
No, that ass. Is that the weed juice?
No, fool. It's fucking transmission fluid.
You threatening straight up suicide.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not talking fake suicide. I'm old school, bro. I really do it. I really do it when I do it, son.
I mean, you don't want to talk about like Reaganomics.
I'm doing it like I do it when I
getting up now, yes.
Relax, Chet.
All right.
Fucking
listen.
Fucking Chet and Porky Pig had a baby.
Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy.
By the beach boy.
Buckshot by Batty boys. Come to my house, Batty boys. You get locked in my closet, Batty boy.
Actually, you know what? You know what? We're gonna.
Will you get locked in my closet, Batty? Bucker.
You want to hear a little freestyle?
I do. Please let me hear a fucking freestyle.
We're gonna go WHigga Raps here. Let's
see
what my man. Let's see if this works. Because if this don't work, I can't pull it up on the link. Son, we'll really be screwed.
All right, guys, freestyle one more time.
We'll focus on the words. I'll put the video in after.
I'm Val Nevis. I'm from Glasgow. We're in that town.
That shit does look like me in like '94 though.
Bluegrass Cheddar Production.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. This is Fuck the Industry by Waka Flocka. Yeah, free my nigga Jay. Please free my nigga Jay. Playing with the game that'll get your family straight. I don't give a fuck. How much does it weigh? And if it's all that good, nigga, I'ma get paid.
You talking about fat chicks?
My man said, "How much do he weigh?"
No, he's like
his boy, wasn't he?
Oh, he's trying to fuck his boy.
He said, "How much do we weigh?
How much do we weigh?"
Talking about Jay.
Tonight I wanna be gay.
I don't wanna be gay.
I wanna stick it in his A.
We had the super 8 grade.
This could be us in the early 90s though, for real.
I hope so.
Before obesity set in.
God. I mean, they're in shape. I mean, they got muscles.
On this damn rap shit, I am never lying. Money stay tall and my pocket stay
everywhere else he is.
22 revolvers, call them 2-2s, nigga.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
22 revolvers.
At least he's learned. He's learned to drop the N-bomb when you don't have a bar.
I'll sit on the couch. I call that sitting down. You know what I mean?
I sit back up. I call it vertigo.
I'm talking about that square steel box.
It wasn't even that good. That's the problem.
He means refrigerator. He goes, and I'm talking about that square steel thing with that eyes. I'm talking about that square.
Holy shit, bro!
With the eyes.
Let's see if he got any more wisdom.
I'm talking about mama's outside. She got a bar of soap scrubbing my clothes. I'm talking about fuck these hoes.
God damn, bro. I'll tell you one thing. These videos are not.
Dude, I want to be a Super 8 white rapper so
know what I'm
bad
gonna do, bro? I'm gonna have to like.
Lots of my white rappers out there at Super 8s just living their dream, bro.
And the red roof in. And
the red roof motherfucking in. Living a discount. Hey, this is what we do. Like, hey, we out there like, hey. Oh, Timmy Treble-Hook is definitely living that life. Timmy Treble-Hook is whipping up a fresh batch of meth, dude, in your local fucking farmer's market.
You can smell that. You can smell that smegma.
What you know about Timmy Treble-Hook, man? Don't know about Timmy Treble-Hook, bro.
Timmy's finna get live. Timmy,
I bust a nut in my boy's eye.
In my own boy.
I never told a lie.
I never told a lie. N-bomb. Every time he has his brain is like malfunctioning. He's like, I think I'm supposed to think of like a pronoun, an adjective, maybe a descriptive situation. He's like, N-bomb.
I was always jealous of that though, bro. As like a rapper, you know what I mean? Like there's always that cheat code with the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see You know, it's like
Yeah,
it was
well-
always a cheat code. I'd be like, damn, bro, I can't say that shit. That's some bullshit.
yeah,
You know what I
it
mean? Because
was-
that shit fits. You can make that
Yeah.
shit. You can just be losing the wave a little bit.
Yeah.
And it just pop
Yeah.
one in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What was
And
my
hop
man-
right back off.
when,
Bang.
when,
You know what I mean?
when the Diplomats I came out, that's when I
Damn
noticed. I
right.
was like, oh man, he has a fucking savior in that word, bro.
Yes.
He had a
Yes.
savior in that word. And I was like, God damn it. This
I saw them at the
motherfucker.
Apollo. They're amazing.
Yeah, it was
They were good
beautiful.
live?
I was like, shout out to fucking
They
Jim
were.
Jones for
Yeah.
this
The
like
Apollo's
fucking
a terrible venue. but
this
they're
is
great.
how we're gonna make
Yeah, yeah.
money, and I'm gonna use this word to the fullest. God bless America.
I used
God
to always
bless
be
America.
jealous, bro. I used to always be jealous, bro.
Yeah.
Because like, how many dudes had songs where it's literally like I'm that, get money, I'm
Yeah.
that, ain't nothing funny, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just N-word,
Sure.
you know? Yo,
Sure.
I'm that, bust the Glock, I'm that, the block is hot, you
Yeah.
know? I'm that, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like, you
Yeah.
can literally like, I was
Yeah.
always like, oh, that's some bullshit, because like, you can do
Yeah.
mad fly shit,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It is, bro. And when
You
you
know?
think you're like, oh, I could make, and I always,
Yeah.
I like, oh, I could make better use of this situation.
I said
Like,
it a couple times early on. I
Oh,
said it.
I used to yell it at my neighbors all day, dude.
You
I was like, come on, man. Come on, man.
No, I mean in a
Last
song.
year, criminal.
Bro. Oh, you
I
said
mean
about
in
the
a song.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
We both
Okay.
know we said it in the hood around black
All
dudes
right.
and had that
My
pass at
bad.
some point. But
Sometimes
I mean in a
sometimes-
song as an artist,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I only did it a couple
Yeah.
times. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. One time was to make a point actually on a conscious track because
Okay.
my boy had a song called You Talk Too Much. And it was like talk about how people just like, you know, and I was talking about white dudes, you know what I mean, who like are racist but also want to be rappers, you
Sure.
know. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like when they turn their back, you call them a or a spick. But
Yeah.
the first time, but then you see a black dude and you be the first one to hop on their dick. And ain't that fucked up that
Yeah.
like spick doesn't hurt as bad, like just because the N-word's so powerful.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I
It's
mean?
the same with all the
Like, the
racial
N-word
overtones.
has-
But it's-
and now
but it's still
they're
not
trying to do the
used
same
much.
with the Chinese slang right now is what we've seen with Kill Tony and other folks where they're trying. I don't know what that is. Is it why do people just why can't motherfuckers just agree that we're in America and that is what
Yeah,
happened?
if your
bro.
intent
Motherfuckers
isn't
had
racist,
slaves,
I think
and motherfuckers
intent.
said that shit.
Yeah.
And it's horrible, and you can't compare any other. I
Yeah.
hate the whole. That's what I
Yeah.
hate about the fucking racial games, as far as like the, hey, we're gonna try to fucking like, we're gonna try to compare
Yeah.
to fucking.
Oh,
That's
the
what I hate.
struggle-
That's
the struggle
that's the
word, I
shit
get
that,
what you're saying.
and now they got the money involved. And
Yeah.
now it's become a whole corporate. It's like a corporate, game to make
Yeah.
money. Where they're like, oh, well, we're gonna go ahead and just try to fucking. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and try to fucking say everything is equal to that, and we'll go to war with black folks. We'll go to
Yeah.
war with black folks even.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's what we're seeing.
Yeah,
That's
that
what you're
happens all the
seeing,
time.
and like the
Yeah.
corny, motherfuckers that don't know better, don't know what they're looking at.
I call it the
When I'm looking
oppression.
at it,
I
I'm
call it the
like,
oppression Olympics. It's the oppression
That's
Olympics.
usually what it's called. You're right. That's the
Yeah.
better word
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, that's what I'd be calling it.
Exactly.
Like you'll hear like a black dude will talk about what they've been through. Then you'll hear like a native will be like,
I
"Oh, but
know.
what about what we went through?"
Yes.
Then you hear
I
an
know.
Israeli person
Right.
go, "Oh, well, what about?"
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I've
The
been
Holocaust.
caught in that. I've been caught in that. I've tried to consciously not do that anymore. You're absolutely right. It doesn't benefit anybody. And I'm
Yeah,
not saying that like all white people are like the bad guy.
Yeah.
The ones that are,
Yeah.
they like that. They
Let's
enjoy
get
that.
'em.
That's how-
let's get
I mean,
them.
not to get
Fuck
too
them.
deep
Right.
into history, that's how slavery began in the U.S. Unfortunately, indentured
Yeah.
servants were all over the place. They were
Yeah.
white,
Yeah.
they were Irish, they were
Irish,
Italian. But
lot of
only
them.
when did they differentiate when they said they couldn't? They weren't writing letters back to Africa. They were writing letters back to Europe, and they were like,
Right.
"Yo, there's no roads paved with gold." Blah blah blah. And so
Right.
it was hurting immigration. So they were just
Yeah.
like, "Yo, start snitching on your black brethren, and
Yeah.
we'll get it popping. We'll treat you better than
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're both slaves,
Yeah.
but we'll treat you better."
Well, at least
Yeah.
indentured servitude, there is a paycheck at some point. Like you would do it for a
And there
certain
was
amount of
and there
years,
was
and
a
then they give
deadline-
you
there was
money
an
at the
buy
end
your
end.
of
freedom,
service,
yeah,
if
you
you
can
buy your
will.
freedom.
At the
It was
end,
the
they give
end
you
of
money.
day-
They give you money.
Yeah, it was 7
Yeah.
years, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
as far
That's
as we know, it
servitude.
was. As far as I know, from my little history that I've learned, I believe it was 7 years, and then you were good to go. You know what I mean?
Or
So you
12
might
Yeah.
have got shit on, spit on, kicked on, all
Oh,
that
yeah.
good shit. But then it's 7 years. If you could fucking focus,
Yeah, we'll give you
But I'm with
$100.
you.
We'll give you
fucking get
$100 in
$100
7 years. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
They said
pretty
your
much.
punk ass.
Reparations.
Get your Mick ass
Yeah.
out of here, fool.
Yeah, it's as close to slavery as slavery could be without, you
Yeah.
know, it's just like there's
Yeah.
that little, you know, that's where the little loophole is with like Irish people that say they were slaves. You
Oh
weren't
my
slaves, you
God.
were
I hate
indentured
that.
servants, and
Yeah,
there is a
right.
difference.
I know.
There is a difference. There is
Yeah.
a little, there is a difference, you know?
Everybody
Some did
wants
choose it, believe
and
it or
that's what
not.
it is. And listen, man, it's because of the. It's like, who doesn't know? We learn about it in history. By the time you're fucking in high school, you like know the ferocities. That's not even a word. but I'm gonna
Atrocities.
use it.
Atrocities.
There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah,
You already know. You're like, and by that time, you're pretty formed by as far as like you know right from wrong, and you're like, okay, that was bad. Check that off the box. Not gonna do that. And
yeah.
that's really all you need. But then
It's
you know
supposed
what
to
I
be
mean?
that way.
But
Supposed to
then,
be
right,
that way.
it's supposed to be that way. And then you get beaten in the head.
You got
over
parents,
corporations.
and you got parents and the
parents,
media
corporations,
and
people that don't
Yeah.
listen, people that are fucking just being cunts
yeah,
and being fucking pieces of shit.
exactly.
And they're like,
Yeah, God.
and so then therefore stirs everything up.
Yep.
Here's some shit to buy. If you
Yep.
don't buy that, you're racist. If you don't say that, you're racist. If you're
Yep.
saying that, you're an asshole. You know what I mean? And then that all continues in a cycle, and it just keeps going. And that's where we're at today. You know what I mean?
That's the problem, bro.
I agree.
That's the
I
goddamn
agree.
problem, bro. You're 100% right. And with people, at some point, people got to get to the point where they realize that yes, racism is real. Yes, sexism is real. You know, yes, trans hate is real. Yes, Asian hate is real. Yes, everything is real. But what's also more real is that classism and nepotism come first and second, and then racism and all that comes next. You know what I mean?
I don't even know what's nepotism mean.
Nepotism is basically the way America was turned into America, where white, you know, affluent people or people with money or people with power keep putting other people they know
Donald
and people
Trump
from their
Jr.
own. Yeah.
I still don't know what he does, but yeah,
Donald
he was
Trump Jr.
employed
He
by
writes
his
books,
father.
doesn't he? He writes books, doesn't he?
Yeah, so do I.
Just wrote
So
a
does
dumb
Floyd
book
Mayweather.
recently.
Yeah, no, but
I mean,
what he
So does
said-
Floyd Mayweather.
If you're related to the person, they bring you up in the ranks,
Yeah.
even if
Right.
you're not
Yeah.
qualified.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like he said, white
Yes.
elites have been doing it forever. That's
Yeah.
why they had to bring in affirmative action.
Yeah.
Because even myself, when I went to college, I had a really shitty freshman semester. It's like I tried to fail. I had a 0.67. And there was a guy that had the same fucking GPA as me. We both were getting kicked out. And I came out of the dean's office. I was getting suspended. And his name was, actually, I'm not going to say his name.
Me and Dust be dropping
Yeah.
first and
I
last
mean,
names
listen,
on
I
this
failed that.
motherfucker.
We failed that test
So,
miserably, my
yeah,
friend.
He,
but God bless you.
He looks at me and I said, yeah, I'm getting suspended. And he had the same GPA. And he goes, oh, I'm not. And I'm like, and I thought I was in a movie when he said this. I thought I was dreaming. He goes,
Yeah.
nah, my dad's going to donate to some building on campus.
Yeah.
I'm in the clear.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Mm.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That shit is wrong. I mean, and that's the thing.
He's the same pigment you would think. He's the
Yeah.
exact pigment you would imagine.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. It's
Yeah.
fucking, it's gross. You know what I mean? It's definitely
Yeah.
gross. It's definitely real. But people just need to get to the point where they realize that it's classism and nepotism first. And it's the same thing with like police brutality or any issue. Every single issue you can name that affects Black people, natives, brown people, whatever you want to say, also affect white people.
Neighbors.
Yeah, also affects white people, but it just affects those people disproportionately. So white people need to realize, yo, this is an us issue too. Police brutality is fucked up for everyone. Yes, and it's also more fucked up for them.
Well,
and then
you
we
know
need to
how it
come to the
goes,
table.
bro. And
You know
there's
what I
those
mean?
people that need to realize that those are the people that wait until it happens to them. And I hate those motherfuckers. Those
Yeah.
are the motherfuckers that go,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's what's gonna have to happen, which sucks, dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if the people
Hopefully not. but
were
yeah.
like, you know, this is, you know what I mean? When it's bullshit, it's fucking bullshit. And if they just went, this is fucking cocksuckery.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd be a better
It's a beautiful
people
word.
as a whole.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
word.
And
mean-
those are the motherfuckers that are actually going to bring on what they're afraid of, right? Like the white people that are like scared to death of like being the minority and being oppressed and being the ones that deal with oppression more, right?
Mhm.
Which can happen if you go swing too far the other way. But it's those people that are going to end up make it happen because they're the ones that are resistant to like, let's just take care of the realities now, get people in a better position, and then everything won't be so like extra forced. Like, let's get through the overcorrection period and then get to correction. you know? And if we
Very
get
true.
the correction and we can just fight, because it is, listen, it is hard. Like I'm like as least racist and liberal as any white person you've ever met in your life, bro. Like I've been abused for it my whole life in a white neighborhood when I was really young. Then I was in the hood when I was older. When I was young, I was still like that when I was young. And I got abused for being that way, right? But on the same token, when we all do know the last like few years for like, you know, straight white dudes, it is, you know, the target is going on them more. And when you're a dude like me who has, you know, a little more of a culture to him, I can go, okay, yeah, this is a little annoying, but you got to understand what everyone else went through. And that's why this is swinging back this way for now. But that's not what a lot of white people are going to think. A lot of white people, unfortunately, if they're 25% prejudiced, it might bump them up to 50% prejudiced because the pressure and the tax and, you know, then all of a sudden, next thing you know, those are actually racist white people eventually. That's why we got to be so careful with all this culture war, fucking woke, fucking.
Well, and those people know, and the people at the top know that too, and they use that to their advantage, man. That's how they with this goddamn fucking two-party system, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it all roots back
they
to
know
that.
the deal. I mean, it's like,
It all
where are you
roots
gonna
back to that.
go? Where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
You got two fucking parties. Both of them suck dick majorly. The motherfuckers that have been in there forever suck dick majorly.
And we're still the
it's like-
greatest country in the world. That's
We
the
are.
problem.
That's
Nobody's gonna
fine.
leave.
That's
Nobody's gonna
fine,
leave. Not the
but we
woke or the
don't-
conservative.
and this is
Because
an
we're the shit.
internal-
You know what I'm
anybody's
saying?
Anybody's watching this from outside
Unless you're most
America,
deaf.
they don't get it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is
Basically.
an internal argument. You know what I mean? It'll always be, for the most part, an internal argument, which is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People on the outside don't matter. People outside the country don't matter that way, where it's like, you know what I mean? If we don't get our shit
Exceptionalism.
right, if we don't figure it out, you know what I mean? I like being, I do like that. I like that America fucking sometimes very rare gets involved in something that's good, where
Yeah.
they do good. I do appreciate that. I mean, what other countries do that? I mean, yes, we fucking failed miserably other times where it's fucking shit.
And we're a little
And you're like,
nosy.
you're embarrassed. I was embarrassed going overseas, bro. When I was overseas, you're embarrassed. You're fucking
Salute to
shameful in a way. You're like, and you didn't do anything. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't call the shots. I didn't
Yeah.
fucking call
Yeah.
any goddamn drone strikes on any children and this and
Yeah.
that. And it feels like shit. It feels
Yeah.
horrible. But you're like, well, what am I gonna do? And that's all you know. You know, at the end of the day, we all know what the issue is. It's it's two parties. It's having shit candidates. It's having whoever can make the most money out of those two. Fucking, that's who's gonna be the goddamn fucking the shit dick.
And
You know what I mean?
clickbait media. And the problem nowadays is
and
clickbait
thinking that
media.
and anybody thinking that the media is American or anything to do with America or gives a shit about you is a fucking fool at this point. You're a fucking fool, bro. They give no shits.
And they don't
about
know what to do
Any
now.
side, any of them, Fox, CNN,
Nobody.
MSN, anybody, dude. They do not give a shit about you, your family. If you die, if you live, nobody gives a shit. They'll say whatever to make their money, bro. So chill the fuck out. Get with the goddamn program and let's figure out how to get like 27 parties going. We need like 30 parties, bro. We got.
I ain't
300
lying. I'm with you.
We
You
got
ain't lying.
500 million motherfuckers, bro. Almost 350 million like years ago.
Yeah.
So it's got to be up.
No,
You know
we're
what I mean?
around. We're still around like 4, a little under 4 as
Come
far
on,
as
man.
official.
We got to have a
signatures.
ton of parties.
But then it's
bro.
probably 40, 50. We're probably around 420,
It's just
430
getting
million,
old.
you know,
It's
430
just-
million
it's
in
been-
America.
We didn't get there. We're around
it's been
330
old, bro.
still.
No, we're around
it-
330 on the census. There's a lot of people that are not documented in America. You know what I'm saying, bro? A lot.
I don't
You
think
know what I mean?
it's something, but yeah, I get you.
Are we 330 or is it like 350 at this point?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe 350. 350 is more of a safe, but I don't
Yeah,
think we went
I
up by
wonder.
that much.
I wonder. I say 40, 50
The
million.
birth rate has
undocumented,
gone
though.
down tremendously. You're
Absolutely.
just talking about immigration, and immigration's gone down tremendously too. Like Obama was a record-setting deportation guy.
Yes.
And so is Trump. So is
Yes.
Trump. So
yes. And people don't know that.
And so is Biden. So is
Biden.
adopted Biden. But,
Yeah,
but it never
and
was.
that just
but
shows
we've
you.
never
It's like-
had an open door policy. It's
Well, that's
Never.
what it's
been that.
like.
We've always
Everybody
been
needs to
like
shut
Never.
the fuck up and know that Democrats and Republicans are the same motherfuckers.
Bang.
Shut the
in
fuck out
regards to those things, yeah.
and start
Yeah.
looking at other issues. Start
yeah.
looking at other parties.
Yeah.
And dude,
Yes.
if everybody went out, listen, what's the worst that could happen? Honestly,
Donald Trump or Joe Biden. So we've already went there. Back to back.
If you voted for a
You know what I mean?
third, fourth party like Vin, like I voted for, even if what's her name? I forget her name.
Oh well, Bernie was under the Democratic ticket.
No,
Jill.
this doctor Jill. Yeah, I voted for fucking Jill Stein.
Jill Stein. Yeah, not me.
And it's like, yeah, man, she probably would have
Or,
failed miserably and blah blah blah.
what's his
But
name? Gus
at
Johnson.
least after that happens, those companies and everybody giving money to the Democrats and Republicans steadily will have to break bread with them. And sure, it'll suck and we'll get failures in that area. But we can get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you get like, that's the only way. That really is the only way.
I couldn't agree more.
That's
You know
it.
what I mean?
There is no other option. We're not going tyranny. We're not going communist, bro. This isn't going to happen. This is not going to happen.
No,
So
we're always
whoever's
going
out
to be a
there with
capitalism,
their fucking
no
dream
matter
and their
what.
cocksuckery.
We're a mixed economy.
Shut the fuck
We're a
out.
mixed economy.
It ain't happening.
Always have been.
It's not happening.
Yeah, but we have to be a capitalism, and then everything else is whatever. You know what I mean? We could be mixed between socialism and other aspects, but we need capitalism to. That's why America's America.
We got our socialist programs. We got our you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got our fucking for the poor. We got this type of shit.
Yes.
And people shit on Christians and blah blah blah, and it's the coolest thing to do. Christians are good for the most part. They're good folk. They want to help people. I was raised in that environment. I take the good parts out of it, and I shit the rest of the bad out. And I fucking go, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help my fellow man. This, that, and the other. It's a compassionate for the most part. You have sympathy and this and that. You're not pity. Don't pity motherfuckers. The worst thing you can do is pity somebody, bro. And I see it and I hate it, and that's what breeds. It'll breed hate. If you fuck up. Pity.
That was my food stamp dance. I was just letting you know that was my food stamp dance because I actually just reignited my food stamp card that I turned into a prop. I turned it into a prop for Chad the Caucasian Cataclysm, and I just had to
like ODB.
Yeah. But now it's like back active. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're gonna get accepted. They gave me like you know how they give you the first month. And then they make you give a little more information, and they say you got to give us information to get the next.
If you don't give them the information, you're gonna get. They'll take it right away.
Yeah, but I got that 600, so at least we got that.
They dropped you a 6 bill.
Yeah.
You better send me some fucking fiddle battle.
What you want, bro? I'll send you some hosted, bro. You want filet mignon?
Funyuns.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a filet mignon food stamp.
You want to talk about it? These
you want to talk about it?
Talking about food stamps. I just got me a fucking fresh 300.
Better on the food stamp.
Hell yeah, bro.
My honky ass just got a fresh fucking 300 piece, bro. I got a fresh 300.
Absolutely.
Briars. I bought 2 gallons that I paid to press this shit.
You always buy the good shit. When you got food stamps, you buy the good shit.
Briars,
period.
Bro. Briars,
period, bro.
Chocolate peanut
That's
butter.
how it goes, bro.
Listen, if you want to get killed, if I walked the streets, if I was ever homeless, bro, I'd murder somebody for some Briars, bro.
Briars is serious, especially like this strawberry.
Butter, bro.
Their strawberry is the best, though. They have the only good strawberry on the market.
They don't understand.
Briars.
See, people understand the chocolate peanut butter. They always try to put peanut butter cups, and that's where they get killed. You put the vein. It's like a gold rush.
Yes.
You put a vein through the
vein
chocolate.
of peanut butter through it. That's the move. Absolutely. Yes. And then you get the chunks every once in a while. That's the move.
You know how hard it is for me not to kill this podcast right now and go get a fucking Stater Brothers piece of Stater Brothers sandwich. Dog, I'll fucking dominate the
You know what I do, bro?
I got edibles on deck. I'm ready to fucking rock this bitch.
Bro,
I'm ready to get weird.
I take the filet mignon. I take the filet mignon, right? And then I take my food stamp card, right? And I put grill marks in it. Cut it to the right and the left first, and then I cut it to the top and bottom. And then I put that shit on a seared fucking pan. You know what I mean, bro? That shit looks just like it's off the fucking griddle. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're trying to bootleg it. You're trying to fake the funk on a nasty fucking
bro.
Dunk. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bobby makes me go down, man, still like a bitch and fucking cook.
What do you mean by go down?
I know.
I have to go down on these dudes. I have to go down with these dudes right here, and then I get the steak ready. What I do is I marinate the steak with teriyaki, soy, pepper, and I got a few other Goyas and whatnots that I put on there.
That's the power.
Shout out to my Ricans in Brooklyn and whatnots and Queens and whatnot in Florida where they were fucking holding down the Rican parade. And I marinate it, then I go in there and jam dick in there, let them jam dick in my mouth, right? I fill them up.
Spit that into the marinade bag.
Correct.
Right.
Exactly. Now you're feeling me. Now you're with me. Shout out to Cliff fucking knowing how I roll.
Add no salt to steak unless it's from the original protein source. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what it is.
unless it's
Listen,
right from the
I'll suck
vein,
this-
you know.
It is what it-
you know,
That's what I tell these cocksuckers. I'm like, you better go all the way to the base, you mother.
Right
These
from the
motherfuckers are
vein.
trying not to go all the way to the base.
oh my
And I tell,
god, bro.
so then I do that, and then but Bobby goes, you're gonna go. You know, it's three flights of stairs I got to go down for this shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I'm a fat fucking.
For what? The grill?
Yeah, to go to the
Oh,
grill.
okay. Yeah.
So it's 3 flights of stairs I got to run down to do that shit, and I'd rather just use the broiler and pan and just do my shit that way. On
Ain't nothing wrong with
Sundays.
that.
Especially when you're spoiled and you got so much food stamps. It's like, who gives a shit?
How you eat your steak? Let me hear how you guys eat your steak. I'm curious.
Oh, what I do is I grab the balls and I put it up and I go like that. I mean, no, I like to fucking. What you talking about, the marinade? You want me to go marinade process?
No, how, like when you make steak, how do you eat it? Medium rare, well.
Oh yeah, medium rare, bro.
Medium
For
rare.
sure.
Where you at,
Yeah.
Vin?
Well, I don't eat meat anymore, but when I did,
Okay.
I liked it rare. I liked it rare, but I
Straight
like
rare.
because from what I had learned when I worked in food, when I worked as a waiter, it's still sizzling on the plate. So when you get it medium rare, it like
still cooks.
It still cooks. So
Yeah.
like it ends up being medium well. I don't want to fuck a medium well, so I order rare, and it ends up being medium rare at the middle of it.
Like a medium rare. That's where I'm at nowadays. I like that medium rare.
So is that when you smother it with A1 at that point?
Yeah, a blood type A1. Yep. For real.
Damn right.
What
A1,
do you put?
dude.
Do you put A1 on your steak?
Oh, dude, I love A1.
Oh, that's sacrilegious. I don't like A1 at all.
You know what? I knew you guys were racist. I'm so sick of your racist.
I fucking
ways.
can't
Vin,
stand
you're white racist too. You guys are both white racist. I'm done.
Man. That was pretty racist, to be honest.
Wait,
yeah. You know what? I don't always. And that's what people don't know. If you rock veggies too, you guys do. How do you guys do your veggies with your steak? Do you do a veggie boat?
I do sometimes. Like when I do veggies, I pan fry them with fucking fresh garlic and spices and shit like that. That's usually the way I like
veggie boat. Veggie boat in the bar.
Yeah.
If you do you know what I mean, foil and then put your like baby tomatoes, little fuckers, the little, you know what I mean, and then do one with onion. You know what I mean? If you put cut the onion in half, mash it, butter, garlic, salt.
Well, butter is the key. Like most like I used to cook and shit back in the day. Most restaurants, they finish it with a little butter on top. You know what I mean? They put like a little butter after they put the steak on the pan, you know?
That's my shit, dude. Green pepper, onion, baby tomatoes, and I'm good. That's like
I
my
hated
veggies.
steak when I was a kid. I fucking hated it, bro.
I didn't know what it was, bro. I really didn't know what it was. Like we go with my grandpa, you know what I mean? After we went to the Holy Mormon Tabernacle.
Did your grandpa have mad different pussy or no?
No, he had one set of pussy. He had one set of pussy.
So two? So two pussies?
One. Man, no, he had one. He was only allowed. He wasn't that type of Mormon Tabernacle goer.
Boo! That's trash.
Yeah,
Mormon.
Well, he had magic underwear. I do remember the magic underwear.
Commune.
Yeah.
I remember his magical underwear that I saw later, and I was like, "Oh, that's magical underwear." I was like, "Yeah, he rocked those." They're like the
Explain.
Ebenezer. They look like the. They look like the Ebenezer. They look.
Where we going? Where we going, bro?
They look like the Ebenezer Scrooge fucking get up.
Oh, like knickers.
What's going on?
Like knickers. Whatever
Knicker,
the fuck
they look like knickers, bro. And I mean, and they're fucking. He rocked them with my grams, and then my grandma. I remember one day she goes, "You better go to sleep, you motherfucker." This is what she told me, and she slapped the shit out of me. She went, "Bye, and she slapped me in the was, you know what I mean? I think she was going back to handle Gramps.
But she was trying to get that dick. That's why she was putting you to sleep.
He had a hammer too, dude. He had a big old Mormon fucking hammer, dude.
Sledgehammer.
That's from wearing that fucking
smegma. Breaking down that
smegma.
Yeah, that OG smegma, that 1865 slavery smegma.
Yeah,
that fucking
12 years of smeg.
12 years of smeggle. What was my man's name that did in Casino? Sam Rothstein.
Sam Rockwell? Rothstein. Yeah, you're right.
Not Sam Rothstein. Shout out Break. Have you ever seen Choke? That movie Choke is ridiculous.
That's right. Oh yeah, my bad. I said
I love
Rockwell
that movie.
by accident, but yes, that's actually his best film in my opinion.
I think
that's a great movie.
Listen, as a you know what I mean, as a Hollywood, you know
Choke?
what I mean, Oscar award winning opinion.
Yeah, now he is.
Myself,
Yeah, he's amazing.
I'd have to say that it is his best movie.
Wait, who?
Sam Rockwell.
Sam
Oh, he's a
That's
dope
sleeper.
actor.
Yo, big pound for that one, man. That's an indie classic right there. Good for you.
I'll tell you about indie classics all day.
He's a dope ass actor.
Here's the thing you don't know about me, Finn. I know about a bunch of indie classics.
Dude, I was shocked with that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Even like people that I know watch
well,
movies.
you've been running your mouth about COVID all day. You know what I mean? If you slow down
my
a
bad.
little bit,
Yo, I know you're right.
You might learn a few
Shut
things.
the fuck up for that one. That's
you know what I mean?
one.
I'm just
Great
saying we
movie.
can talk about fucking indie classics, or we can talk about bullshit like COVID.
I would
That's
much
fine.
rather talk about that, to be honest.
Exactly. Come on, man.
Bro, you know what the problem is, bro? It's like we're so fucking drowning in this shit for fucking 2 years now. Like regardless of where you,
unfortunately.
Like, bro, it's so crazy, bro. Like, it's like fucking this unavoidable fucking, and that's the thing too. Like, I'm careful too. Like, I'm not one of these people that like have my skepticism, and then like, you know, bro, you know how many, bro, you know how many open mics I fucking get turned down and rap, you know, like performances I could have went because I'm not vaccinated. I'm not stupid enough to go into, you know, those big venues and shit because maybe it does protect you enough, and also I'm not a scumbag. So God forbid, I don't want to ever be fucking, you know, what if I do beat it, you know, and then somebody fucking that seems more healthy, but for some reason they don't beat it. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck it is. And I don't want to fucking, you know, I think the people that are fucking scumbags are the people that like don't get it and then still live their life as if it's not real at all, you know, or the people who do get it.
Mary.
Yeah, Typhoid fucking Mary running around
Typhoid
putting
Mary's
a
in the
fucking
house, dude.
vaginal typhoons through fucking
vaginal
Eastern Europe.
Yo,
You know what I
straight
mean?
up, bro.
Fuck out of here. You
Straight up fucking
Vaginal
sturdy
type-
Steve,
yeah,
fucking
straight up, bro.
Great.
You know what I mean? Fuck
Yeah,
out of here, bro.
and go talk to Typhoid Mary about Hollywood classics like Choke.
Yeah,
they don't know.
Exactly.
They don't know. dude.
Exactly.
They don't
Stand with
know.
her. Stand with Typhoid Mary. Don't stand with just Kyrie. What's the fuck is wrong
bro.
with you?
Yeah, I definitely
They don't
agree
know
with
that-
that.
they don't know
Kyrie's
the
a
game.
bozo in general. Fuck
Right.
that dude.
Floyd
I don't like
Mayweather,
him
where
in
were
general.
You better
you
pump your
with-
brakes,
with
bro. That
Typhoid
guy's a
Mary?
national treasure.
Yeah, protect her. Protect him.
This guy was in Fast and the Furious 1 through fucking what are they on?
Yeah, we're
Well,
family.
17,
That's all I'm saying.
and I stopped watching after 1.
Come on, man. You didn't like
whoa,
part.
dude.
What was the best? What was
I
the
thought
best
you were gonna give
fucking?
me an honest answer. You went 1. I was like,
Well,
Wait a minute.
I can't
What was the
stand them
best-
shits. I never
what was the
liked them.
best- What about you? Didn't watch fucking what was was it part 3 where my man's in Japan?
yeah,
Oh,
that was- I
Tokyo
didn't like
Drift.
those. Yeah,
That's
Tokyo
one.
Drift and 2
That was the
Fast,
worst.
dude.
I think I
nah.
did watch like 3. All right.
I liked 1, 4, and 5. That's it.
Oh, dude. I like 1 because I was in the Navy and all these cocksuckers were like, this shit
The
pissed me off. This
adrenaline
is
was
where it
going for
happened.
you, man. That's perfect.
These
Yeah.
cocksuckers were like, let's start a goddamn club. And I was like, motherfuck you, man.
From the
Fuck
Fight
those
Club.
fools and fuck you for being a fucking cunt.
A
They were like,
following cornball.
Let's just fucking let's
Right.
all give each other money. They were like, let's all give like, you know what I mean, like $200 a month, and we'll each fucking, everybody take one guy takes it 1 month and we go buy mufflers. You fucking cunts. Go fuck your mother. I hope you're dead right now. Fuck your Honda. Fuck you. You're not fucking driving a goddamn jet, you fucking piece of shit.
I mean, bro, they're in the fucking Navy, bro. What do you expect, bro? You know,
You're telling me
you
this
should have picked a
cocksucker-
better branch, motherfucker. You know what I
Dog,
mean?
This same motherfucker broke down and cried like a bitch when he got a goddamn DUI. Did I break down and cry when I caught a fucking charge and had to go sit in the brig? I did not. I took it like a goddamn man and I sat in that brig and
So
I said,
I'm
listen.
assuming you saw Hobbs and Shaw. How was that one?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Which one?
I don't think I've
It's
seen
the
Hobbs
one
and
with,
Shaw either.
With my man Jason Statham and
Yeah,
I don't know.
The Rock.
Right?
That's my guy. I love Jason Statham. That's my dude, to be honest with
Me
you.
too. I love the Transporter. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Did you
I fuck with it.
see Jason Statham
with
in that joint, dog, that he just did?
No.
That sounded
What,
fucking
recent?
retarded. Hey, did you guys see Jason
The
Statham
joint
in that
dog?
movie that he recorded for people to watch?
Hey,
I
Nah,
gotta
it didn't sound as
Did you
stupid
guys
as you
see
thought
that
it
one when
sounded.
there were guns to shoot, and then the guy got recorded by a camera by a guy over there, and then they put it in.
Oh my
No,
God.
it was okay. Here it is. He went and joined a bank security team
Okay.
so that he could find the guys that robbed him.
Huh.
It's phenomenal. Can't tell you the name.
What did they rob
No.
him for? Was he a bank?
No, he was the bank robber. He was a bank robber that was
Liam
robbing the shit out of
Neeson?
banks.
Oh,
And then like his wife got his wife got killed, and so he has to
Really?
go-
No way.
Yeah,
In a Jason
yeah,
Statham
yeah,
movie, his
yeah.
wife got killed and he's out
Yeah.
for revenge.
Yeah, it's
Get
the best,
the
bro.
fuck out of here,
This
bro.
movie is good.
Yeah.
Like, I'd watch it again. I can't remember the name.
Nah, he's made a bunch of good ones, bro. He's made a bunch of good. I can't remember them off the head. Like I'm trying to remember like some of the ones that were like not the transporter that were good, but they like I honestly I
Wasn't
like
there one
most of his
called
movies.
Shocker?
He did another Italian job, I think.
There was one called Shocker where he has to get his heart
yeah.
shocked. To
Crank.
like
Oh,
give it,
Crank.
was that good?
Crank. You
Crank.
talking about
there you
Crank?
go, Crank. Yeah, he has to
Yep.
get his
Shocker.
heart
That's a
shocked.
good
Yeah.
one. Frank is great.
Shocker was with Zeus.
Yeah.
Oh, was Zeus in that shit?
Yeah, that's the old school shit. Shocker. Remember he had the limp. He was on
Yeah.
death
Yep.
row, and he had the limp.
Ah.
Zeus, tiny
Who
little.
else you got? Who else you got?
What
what
was
else
that
was he in?
movie? The one with J Lo was good. He did a movie with J Lo that was pretty good.
You did?
Jason Statham. That one was pretty
I
good.
don't remember what it was.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I can't remember the name. He had the one where he was on the farm and he had a daughter. That one was pretty dope. And like dudes like tried to infiltrate the farm or like some shit. It was some
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man,
I think it was
can't think
called.
of
I think it was called
I got
Farmers
you, I got you,
Infiltration.
man.
It was called Farmers Infiltration.
Farmers, yeah, Farmers Infiltration.
Yep,
That's
nice.
exactly what it was
Exactly.
called. It was
Exactly.
No, I don't know what
No,
the
that was
fuck-
Oh,
it.
the
No,
Meg
I'm
was
sure
pretty
that was
good. The Meg was
Was
pretty
the Meg
good?
good?
I
Was it
like
called the Schmeg? The Schmeg.
Yeah.
the Schmeg. The Schmeg.
The
Was it
Smeg.
called the Schmeg?
Just a giant dick with smegma dripping off it.
The beach has
I
never
wanna
been
fucking
the
shit a
same.
brick.
This thing just comes out the ocean like
God's Just versus the Schmeg.
I imagine the
spitting
bitch
fresh
on the fucking
smegma.
floaty.
People getting slimed like Ghostbusters. Just left and right.
Man.
Jesus Christ, the Schmeg.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nomeo. What about Nomeo and Juliet? That's a classic.
That was a good kids type movie. I watched it
Was
with my
he in-
kids.
was
I
he in
definitely
that?
watched it with my kids.
Jason Statham was in that.
He was a voice in that. Yeah, he was
Oh,
definitely
man.
a voice in that. But all right, so Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
This is what I like them for. I watched one or two of them, like actually thinking, okay, I want this to be a good movie, and I'm watching it. But what they are good for, they're great, like put in the background movies. You know, if you're cleaning the house, or you know, if you're doing some other shit and you just want some mindless fucking craziness on, you know what I mean? Every once in a while, you look at the screen, you see somebody get shot, see a car crash every once in a while. You know what I mean? They're good for that, but like they just know there's no substance at all to those fucking movies.
What's the worst? What's one of the worst movie you guys seen in a while that you've seen lately?
One of the worst movies. Oh man, what was that Netflix joint I seen? And I think it was with Amanda Seyfried. It was on Netflix recently.
That was pretty bad. That was.
Oh my god, bro! If you can find a name,
I didn't even finish it. I know what you're talking about.
bro. That movie, bro. You know it's actually a good movie I saw, and I expected it to be terrible. Is the new Megan Fox movie on Netflix? That shit was dope,
Yeah, she's not a great actress, but like she's usually in good stuff.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. She's not as bad as an actress as you think, though. You know what I mean? Like she's serviceable. You know what I mean?
Serviceable, as if like she's like a fucking prostitute. She's serviceable.
Yeah, yeah,
Fuck
she's
that girl in the
serviceable.
back.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
okay. She's
That's
okay. You know what I
disrespectful.
mean?
I find that disrespectful to her and her family,
Yeah.
dude.
She can't make it down to the base, but she can nobble on the tip really good. You know what I mean?
find
She's
that-
serviceable.
I
you know what I mean?
find that so.
But it was good.
disrespectful.
It was
Things
good.
Heard and Seen. That shit was whack. You're right. That was a terrible movie. Things
Which
Heard
one?
And Seen on Netflix. Things Heard and Seen on Netflix.
Yes,
That was pretty
bro.
bad. That was pretty
Dust,
bad.
horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
Things
My
Heard
girl
and
was like, "Let's
Seen?
watch this. Let's watch this." And I was like, "All right." It's I told you I don't love those type of movies, and I decided to watch it, and then it was fucking horrendous.
Was it
Isn't it
bad?
the worst when they're like
It was fucking bro. The whole
Who's in it?
Amanda Seyfried. You know that's the bitch that was in like Alpha Dog
Oh.
back in the day, and like you know her, bro. Pretty blonde chick.
Come on, man. You know the
Um,
Mormons. Big Love, yo. Big Love. Come on.
Is that where
Big
she's
Love.
from too? Big Love. That show,
that's-
Big Love.
That's she was
Okay.
the daughter of Henry.
Oh, okay.
She was in Mank. She was in
I love Amanda Seyfried. She's a good actress. She really is
I'll
a
give
very
you
good
one.
she was
actress.
in Les Miserables.
John- I'll give you one. John Travolta, Speed Kills. I attempted to watch.
Horrible.
Pretty bad.
It's
Actually,
a boat,
Gotti was really bad.
Oh,
Gotti
well,
was really
he's
bad.
basically John Gotti again.
John Gotti again.
Dog, it is absolutely dog. He's John Gotti again, except he wants to run a speedboat and win races in Miami. It is
I almost forgot.
atrocious.
That's
dog.
horrible. That just sounds so terrible.
Because I like bad
Deep
movies when
Throat.
I'm fucked up, when I'm high, when I'm
Deep Throat.
hungover.
She was
Yeah,
Deep
I'll
Throat.
watch these shit, dog.
Mamma Mia. But yeah, she was Linda Lovelace.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah,
Speed
Linda
Kills.
Lovelace. Yep.
Speed Kills. Another one is here you go. I'll give you
I thought the Megan Fox one was gonna be terrible, bro. And like I watched it thinking I'm gonna barely pay attention. And then like I ended up having to watch it because it was actually good. I'm like, oh, this shit is good.
Jennifer's Body is a cult classic.
That's a
Have
good
you
movie.
guys
It was good in
seen
Transformers, you know, like her.
Have you seen Steven Seagal in Lawman?
Hell no. I am so done
No,
with that motherfucker.
I haven't
You
watched a
guys
Steven
need-
Seagal
yeah,
movie in like
dude.
17 years,
You guys
maybe
need
20.
to tune in.
Like
We could do a whole podcast on every episode of this shit. It
of
is
Lawman.
insane. This guy's a
He
cop.
is so insane. Yeah, I saw
This
that
guy's a
racist
fucking
ass
cop,
show
bro.
when he was like a fake sheriff in Louisiana. I was like, what the
He's a
fuck?
Oh,
cop,
that's
bro.
Lawman. That's Lawman.
Yeah, I
real,
saw some
dog.
of that. He is fucking nuts.
Dog, he goes and takes the cops like that don't want to go. He's like, no, come on, man. We're gonna go
They
learn
had
about
to remove his
Aikido.
badge.
And
They
he
had to
takes
remove his
them
badge.
to the Aikido gym just to fuck with him and be like, yeah, I'm
Well,
that
he's mad out of
motherfucking
shape now,
Aikido.
though.
I made Aikido, bitch. Suck a dick. It's
Ooh,
beautiful.
That's his
stop
shit.
motion over there.
It's phenomenal.
That's his shit. That's Steven. That's the
It's
extent.
the best.
Yeah, that's the extent of his shit now. Like people run at him and he like moves them. It's that fake shit at this
Oh,
That's what
point.
he always
it's so
did.
good, bro.
Yeah, yeah. He used to be decent in a certain way, but he would never be like he could never fight like a serious
When
martial artist.
When mediocre white men were popular, yeah.
Yeah. But those old shits were good though. Like
oh, dog.
Hard to Kill
Come
is a
on,
classic.
man.
Marked for Death doesn't
Ooh.
age well, but it's a good movie.
Yeah,
You know,
I
Above the
like
Law
that
was
era.
decent.
Out for
I
Justice,
like the
son.
I like the steroids era and the vigilante era. I
Yeah.
liked it. You're right.
Yeah.
Out for Justice is might be my top. It's in my top
Yeah.
10.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Alpha
It's in my
Justice
top
is a
10.
good one. Yeah. But then after that, once he started with Under Siege, like right around that time
That's
is
a
when he
pretty
just
decent
started
one, though.
going.
That-
"Woo!"
I'll tell you,
That was like his. You're right. That was his mainstream hit.
Yeah,
it was-
that was his
it
last
was
good one.
Glimmerman.
And then it was
When he
just
did
fucking-
Glimmerman, it was over.
Glimmerman?
That was official. It's over, dog.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know
was
if I've
him-
seen that.
I
I
didn't
might
watch
check
it.
it out.
I remember the.
It was
marketing
him
for
with
It was
Keenan
terrible.
Ivory Wayans, and they had to
Yes.
speed up the shots because he was so fat.
Oh my god, I don't know if
They
I've seen that one.
sped it up, dog. You go
Seriously?
back and watch
To
it
make
now.
to make his shit look more like
And
They
you
had
could
to
tell
make it look
too,
flu-
right?
Yeah,
that's
bro. It was
crazy.
terrible.
that's
terrible.
wild. Yeah, he's right. This is Joe's right about that one. Nick Cage has definitely
No,
fell off
no.
bad.
Oh,
No,
you should.
Bad.
I disagree.
I'll watch Nick
Mandy
Cage every
is
movie. I watch
so
Speed
good.
Kills.
What movie?
Yeah, Wicker Man.
Speed-
Mandy,
No.
Weatherman.
But I'm talking the past
Have you
few
seen
years,
Pig?
bro.
Have you
Yes,
Go
seen
look-
Vinny?
Mandy was like
Vin.
4 years ago.
Vin, have you seen Pig?
Yes, that's a great movie.
Yeah,
It's a good
dog.
movie.
You fucking with me?
Do you know how many
Pig.
movies he's
No,
made
no.
though? Like he's
Come
made
on.
17, 18
Oh,
movies
but-
in the past like 5 years, and probably like 3 were good. You know what I
This
mean?
is true. This
The
is true.
volume, you're right.
This is also
Yeah,
a
the
true
volume.
Like
statement.
he's been going in, like just
But he
movie,
is crazy.
movie,
Well,
movie,
what they're doing
movie,
now
movie.
is
Also
making
does
shitty
Elvis
movies
and
for
Superman.
for shitty.
Yeah.
You know, people they like make shitty movies for us, and they
Yeah.
go here's a shitty movie, but we still enjoy it.
He's getting paid, bro. He's not stupid. He's getting as much, but he's still getting paid. He's Nick Cage.
You guys
I
got a
just saw
throwback
that.
movie? You guys got a throwback movie? Anybody watch a 70s movie lately? Any throwback joints?
70s movie
Yeah,
lately.
I saw Deer Hunter recently.
Nice.
That's a
nice.
classic.
Fucking
That's a
A,
damn
bro.
classic.
Yeah.
You can't deny that joint.
Yeah, that
I
is a
saw
classic.
Tombstone recently. No, that's
Oh,
But
That's
still,
I'll watch
don't matter.
Tombstone
Still a
every
throwback.
time it comes on, bro. Every
Still a
time.
throwback. I'm trying to think, did I watch any OG classics lately? Did they put the kids on to anything or anything lately? I don't know, man.
Any OG? I'm trying to get to the 70s.
Well, I went. Yeah,
forgot
70s
anything.
would be. I watched Disco Godfather.
Oh, I never saw
That's
that.
Dolomite.
That's yeah.
Oh, that is
that's Rudy
Dolomite.
Ray
I
Moore.
did see
Yeah.
that. My bad. I saw Dolomite. My
and,
bad.
Yeah.
and it was I hadn't seen it before. It was fucking wild. This guy was a goddamn fucking superstar.
Bro, because
I
you
love
mentioning
the
it,
acting, too.
because you mentioning it on the last
Yes.
podcast, I
Oh,
had to. Oh, Lord of War is amazing, but that's a
Yeah,
long
Lord of
time
War is
ago.
great.
Lord-
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah. That's
early
like
I just
05.
right? Yeah,
I just
You know,
saw
some shit.
he
great movie though, man. I mean, the
Classic.
Blitz doing the
Lord
dope,
of War is an
walking through the
amazing movie.
African fucking town doing lines of blow and off
Yeah.
off of lead.
Yeah,
is dope.
yeah.
It's dope. It's just fucking dope.
Great movie. That was
You
a
can't
great
fuck with
movie.
that shit.
I love Nick Cage in general. Like Nick Cage is one of my, like from my era, from like our era of like the 90s actors. Like
Dog.
Nick Cage is like right up there for me.
I just
You know?
saw Willy's Wonderland. That was
What's
funny.
that movie?
was a good
Oh, yeah, is that the one where he's in the when he's in the
in the
amusement park?
playhouse and like the Chuck
Yeah.
E. Cheese. I love that.
I like
shit.
that
shit was,
fucking
like,
movie,
so
bro.
cheesy,
I
but it
like
was
the
so
one where
good.
he was like in the devil and he was chasing his daughter. He was like coming back
Yes.
from hell. Not
Running with
Ghost
the
Rider.
devil.
Sounds like Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
Or
it
it's
does
not
sound
Ghost
like
Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Running with the devil.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
I
like
might have seen that one.
Drive or something. I don't know.
I love yes.
I think I might have seen that one. I think I might
It's
have seen
fucking
that
dope.
one.
He plays in a lot of shit. You're right, but like,
Bro, he's been going in.
but you
That's
guys
like
need to see
7
Mandy.
years.
Dog, he makes
You need to
one
see
movie a
Mandy.
month.
What's Mandy?
Mandy, you need to see. It's where he lives in like this Portland area, and this like biker gang fucking like kidnaps his wife, and something
Okay.
crazy happens.
Okay.
It's nuts. And he
Mandy.
goes on like this, and he goes on like this big fucking revenge thing. It's kind of like what like Liam Neeson did with Taken, but like mad gruesome. Like
Yeah.
he goes
Say
fucking
no more.
nuts.
That's all I need.
Hey, I gotta look for that.
I really
And to
don't
be honest,
need
it
that
kind of
one.
like reignited my love for him again. I was like,
Yes.
wow, this
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
went
Dude,
in.
random murder
He's
people
still
for
here.
a wife.
He's still here and
He
shit.
went
It's beautiful.
in, and there's a scene where he's in the bathroom. They have like memes. They have mad memes about that. That's why I'm like shocked you guys have ever seen it. Like they have so many memes of him. Like just
Yeah, I don't
going
think I've
crazy.
seen that one. I seen the memes though. He has like the crazy, scary looking kind of face
Yeah,
on,
he has
right?
like
Or some
blood
shit.
all over his face in
Yeah.
the bathroom, and he just screams like
Yeah.
randomly. It's
Yeah, I
so-
seen
Anybody
that
got a
shit.
black and white movie
Oh,
Black and white
or a
movie.
black and white TV show?
I watched
Anyone?
the Disney short where Mickey Mouse was fucking the holes into Swiss cheese recently.
the Glorio.
Yeah. You guys ever see that one?
Yes.
No, I
You
have
seen
not
it?
seen that.
You've never seen that Mickey Mouse commercial, bro, where he's taking the cheese off the line and he's literally banging it with his erection and making Swiss
I feel
cheese
like
out
I've
of it?
seen it, but I didn't know it was in a commercial.
No, it was like a
So
short.
Citizen-
It was like an actual, like, you know.
Citizen Kane. I saw Citizen Kane read it
okay.
recently.
You got around to watching Citizen Kane, huh?
Yeah, no, I've seen it in film class, but it was so long ago, and I like fell asleep. To be honest. But this time I stayed awake. It was good.
Yeah, I
You
love
guys
that
got to
movie.
talk for a minute because I got to find this for Dust. It's like,
Have you ever seen? Have
What
you
are we
ever
looking
seen?
for?
Here
Hold
you
on.
go. Look, I want you to, if we got time, look up. It's called Yancey Derringer. Okay.
What's that?
This is a show about a old pistolier hustler, ladies man that has been at like war, and he comes back and he's got an Indian pal that is always with him, but he's never
Mhm.
with him. Like he's always watching his back from
Not
over there.
Tonto.
Yeah, it's the best, dog. It is fucking insane.
Nice.
I can't believe you've never
I
seen
literally
this. Right now.
watched 5 episodes straight on Amazon. I was like, this guy wears like a fucking pure white suit. He's getting hosed. This guy got killed.
Oh,
They tried to
I'm
kill
sold. I'm
him
sold.
5 times in like 10 minutes on a boat, and he swam back on. Then he tries to kill him. They fall off. They swim back on. It's so much entertainment, man. They gave
you ready?
so much for your money back then.
You ready for this, Dust?
Yeah.
Let's hope it plays from this link. This is one of the
Please
most crazy
definitely say
things.
this.
Hold on. All right. It's 6 seconds. It's longer than this, but we'll just go with this for now. I can replay it.
Yeah.
Ready? Ready? Look.
What?
That was a dick. Holy
Yes, bro.
shit.
Yes, bro. Look.
Walt
Holy
Disney,
shit.
fucking nasty motherfucker.
Literal holy shit. Oh, Big Trouble in Little China.
What?
Wait, what?
Yes, Joe. Joe
Look at
nailed
this.
it. Damn, he's got a fucking hog too.
He's turning it from cheddar to Swiss. Look, it's cheddar, and he's turning it into
Wow.
Swiss by fucking it.
Fresh smegma.
Look at that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's schmegma, dude. He's putting schmegma on schmegma.
That's
He's leaving some
schmegma.
mouse smegma in that shit, bro. Look at it.
You're
Look at
telling me that Walt Disney
No.
fucking didn't tell us about this?
Look at this.
is
Cheddar, Swiss.
that
Cheddar,
That
Swiss.
Look at that cock.
That Gorgonzola schmeg.
He ain't
Oh,
playing, bro.
Dog, he's
That
got a
motherfucker's
good hog.
hung like the average white man.
Oh, come on. That's way bigger than the
Two-
average white
2
man. You're
inches off
tripping.
the ground.
Yeah, yeah. That motherfucker.
If that's average, let me get average, kid.
That motherfucker's hung like a Caucasian. The
I
hell's
gotta
going
grab-
on?
I
You never
gotta
heard
grab
that
a fucking
before, right?
daddy.
Hung like a
Huh.
Caucasian.
Hung like a Caucasian. You'll never hear that.
You know what I mean? Look at that shit, bro. He's skull fucking that cheese, bro.
That's beautiful.
Bro, that is beyond and just like, let's put this in perspective. This is the man and the company that have brought our children all of their childhood, memories and shit.
He's one of the biggest anti-Semites, like
Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever, bro.
I know. Seth MacFarlane was not off with that shit.
Bro, it's 100% fact, bro.
Absolutely.
The racism that like this country has been fucking built on, bro, is absolutely hilarious. How crazy it is, bro. You know what I mean? From NASA to fucking this to that.
Ever see the show with Al Pacino? Not Al Pacino. Oh yeah, it was Al Pacino. I forgot. It was like some like Batman thing, the Hunters or something like that. And
oh yeah, the Nazi hunters.
Oh yeah,
yes.
I watched like the first episode or two. It wasn't bad. I just didn't get back to it.
I looked it up and it was real. Like not not the show per se, but like the thing in history where like right after World War II, America was afraid that Russia and Russia and somewhere else would snatch up the scientists and the Nazi leaders to like to use them as like advances on their side. So America brought 2,000 of them back and acclimated them to society. Nazi leaders and scientists and people that just tortured Jews and other people. They let them live here. Right? They live here now. They live here now.
NASA was founded by
yes.
That was
scientists.
What was it? Paperclip? Operation Paperclip.
Yes, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. Operation Paperclip. You're absolutely right. So yes, you're right. Even more so.
No, you're Nazis.
The most racist country.
No, you're Nazis. That's why I look at it.
Well, let's see. Let's see if there's anything. Let's see if this is.
I like. You guys seen that one where they showed the South America town where it's like a full blown.
In 1970s America.
Yeah, Brazilian boys.
Nazis to justice.
Hold on, I'll pause this. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, you're talking about. Did you ever see the show? Tim Kennedy's show.
I don't think so.
Hunting Hitler. It's called Hunting Hitler.
Skateboarder.
Oh, I heard about that.
No, he's a special forces soldier.
Is that the show I watched?
And former UFC fighter. Was it called Hunting Hitler?
That might be what I watched.
Yeah, it's Peru, isn't it?
Yeah, that was it.
It's Peru. It's Peru, I believe.
That was it.
Not Brazil, Peru.
Yeah. No. Not Brazil.
Peru.
South America, right?
Yeah, it was Peru. I think Peru is the main country.
Yeah, I guess Brazil is South America too.
There's literally colonies that still to this day have heavy German imagery.
German, bro. Yeah. Like in the middle of the fucking country, and they just have a town, and you're like, how the fuck did this get here?
Yeah.
And then they traced it back, and you were like, oh, all right.
Hitler was on Time magazine, and that's an American publication. We were this close. And we liked him. We liked him as a country. We liked him until we got battered into the war. So
what, Germany?
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, we funded him. Yeah, I mean, we funded them.
We loved that we used to love that motherfucker until we had to go to war with him.
No, we literally funded Nazis. You know what I mean? Like George. That's not even conspiracy. That's known at this point. Like fucking George Bush's father, Prescott Bush, was literally a banker who brokered loans and money for Nazis. You know what I mean? 100% verified.
I don't think Bush would do that, dude.
Nah, they're good people. Nah, they're good people.
I don't think so.
They're good people. I agree.
mean, this guy went to Ivy League, dude. Are you kidding me?
Nah, this
guy's an Ivy League student, and you're telling me
zero racism from Ivy League students. We all know this. We all know this.
Looked over and was like, the Third Reich is good.
No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Stanford, Yale.
Hello.
If you could find me racism in those institutions, forget it. Come on, bro.
You're telling me that a guy that gets cummed on his face and shit on and asked to tell his worst of worst humiliation to join a club is gonna fucking look across the great fucking sea and be like, this guy over here that's fucking murdering a whole fucking people and doing other dastardly deeds.
Nah, no way.
My boy.
No way. No way. You're telling me anybody, no one, in this country, in government, whatever, basically fund the extermination of the Yemen people, or put Libya, make it a failed state with a live slave trade. You're gonna tell me our American government would do any of these things?
Yeah. This is ridiculous. This is preposterous.
Give black men
demand-
syphilis. We would
I
not
want
do
this
these things.
withdrawn from this
that was rough.
situation in this podcast.
It didn't happen,
sir.
Vin. What are you talking about? We would not. These are not realistic things. America has
It's
always
easy
been
to-
about diversity and inclusion. And I don't even know what these woke people are complaining.
Exactly,
Oh,
dude.
oh, racism, racism. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Racism?
Schmacism, dude.
Come
I
on,
get
bro.
the
Fucking with me?
skepticism. That should definitely happen. I get this.
Racism's not real. I don't even think syphilis is real. They talk about they gave it to black
See?
people. I personally don't even believe it. You know, I don't believe
I
it's
don't
What are
syphilis.
you
really-
gonna tell me next, dude? They gave blankets to some Indians, dude, somewhere. That fucking because they wanted
Oh,
some land that
God,
wasn't
yeah.
there.
They were just trying to make them warm. They were just trying to make those Indians warm.
You do
Christopher
somebody some
Columbus.
favors, and this
Come
is what
on.
happens.
Christopher Columbus was trying to help those babies with their mental health conditions when he was bashing their heads off rocks. He was not doing anything. He was like, oh, something wrong with these babies? Let's fix them. And now you want to hold this man responsible
Yeah,
for
pretty much-
genocide?
Very much the godfather
Come
of
on.
slavery.
Come on. I've had off on Columbus Day for 20, 30 years of my life. You can't tell me that's a bad man. You can't
You
tell me
took
that's
it
a
off.
bad
You're
man.
telling me you took it off? You're not a good you're not a good Christian man.
What do you mean, bro? I'm celebrating.
Every
not a
every
good
time
Cuomo.
that happened since I
Come
was
on,
born,
bro.
I didn't take it off. I
Listen.
didn't take it off.
Those
Back in
native
fucking
women.
1979, when I was born in 78, dude, I fucking already knew
Nah.
that he was evil. And
Nah.
I refused to do that day. I wouldn't wash people's feet, dude.
Nah.
Black folks. feet. That's a fact, dude. That's a fact.
Oh, bro, I've
So,
been watching.
I don't
I've
know
been
what you were
watching.
doing.
I've been watching
I don't
black
know what you
people's
were doing,
feet since
white-
'86. Why don't
How
you catch
liberal
up?
are you, dude? Because
You think you're woke?
Liberal. I was born liberal, son. I
Bro.
was born woke.
Bro.
I was born on this. Dude. I wasn't born on Plymouth Rock, dude.
Plymouth
was
Rock
born on
born
me.
on you.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Instead of being
Like,
born on third, being born on Plymouth Rock. That's good.
You're
That's a
woke.
step
Yeah.
above.
you're
Liberal
woke.
Rock. I was born on Woke Rock. Woke Rock wasn't born. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got it
I
the
was
first
born
time.
on-
Let's
I
not
was
let's not
born
kill
on
it.
Fraggle Rock.
Let's move on.
Don't kill it. Don't kill it. You did
All
good.
right,
You
all
did
right,
good.
all right.
It was worked out. It worked
Look
out.
at this shit.
You're doing very well.
I got this
You're
off.
good.
I got this off the
You guys are great.
Mayflower, dude. When I went and visited,
Remember
it's got the blood of
remember
young
how people
kids in there, young slave. I don't
re-
know.
remember how
That
people
was
used to
bad
like,
joke.
you know, like
We did-
clean, like do shoe shines on the ferry and things like that?
Yeah.
Correct.
Way before anybody was like washing black people's feet for BLM or that. I used to post up at the ferry
I
and
used to
give
watch them for fun.
only
ahead.
black men pedicures in '88. That's a fact. I was 8
That
years
was
old.
you?
Yes. Yes. I had a
Oh,
I had a
shit.
blacks only sign. They thought it was segregation, but of course not segregation. It was blacks only pedicures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I actually got arrested as an 8-year-old
Uh-huh.
because they said I was guilty of segregation.
You're way. Yes, that's you know. You're.
I'm
over there
sick
trying
of
to do-
being I'm sick of being the
Yeah,
victim in this
bro.
country.
Yeah.
Cause my skin,
Yeah.
cause my skin,
Come on, man.
cause my skin, my skin, only cause it is,
Yeah.
cause it is pink, cause it is pink.
Yeah.
You got a problem with this pink? You scared
My
of the
skin.
pink?
Yeah. Your
Come
pain
on, man.
flows like
Come on, man.
flows like rain. Flows like rain.
Flows like rain.
Do I need to do a fucking poetry slam right now?
Come get this smegma straight
Come
from my
get the smegma.
vein. I will give you a hard shell or maybe some loose, fresh smegma. Can't you tell? Do you think I discriminate or hate? Absolutely not. I will give you this smegma because it's all that I got. You know what I mean?
Where my
Like-
balls at?
Where my boy? Yeah, that was like Chad. I think I went a little triple C. I went a little triple C on
Chad,
that one.
Chad fucking just always fucking makes me smile, dude. That's all I gotta say. Chad
Chad
just
came
makes
out
me
on that
fucking
one.
happy. Every time I hear Chad, dude, it fucking makes me grin ear to ear.
Well,
Every
we're
fucking
gonna
time.
start. We're gonna start for sure. Like as we keep getting our footing and figuring things out with the podcast, we're definitely gonna start getting more like, you know, character shit involved here and there and skill. You know, some plant
Oh,
stuff.
I
You know, we
so
got the
many wigs.
improv. We'll react to
Oh.
shit naturally all the time. I want to keep the improv aspect there.
I'm
but
wigged out on
definitely-
death row, dude. You
We gotta
know?
go. We gotta
Yeah.
go every angle. You know what I mean? And really,
Yeah.
we have to starting on time. I can tell you that shit.
Well, don't.
We gotta
why
have
you
it
gotta
time.
say shit like every time we're in the fucking waiting room and you know it's gonna kick off and you go, well, you know we're not starting until fucking 9:72.
Because
And
I
I'm
just
like,
know.
9:72. That's not even a fucking number, Cliff.
I
And I'm
just
like,
know.
Yeah, I know, but you get the
I'll put the
fucking
blame
point,
on me.
Dust. And I go, yeah, I get the point. You know what I mean?
See, but what fucks me up about this, like, and like, this really upsets me about Dust. Like, I said, let's start on time, and he literally said to me one day, "Bro, we're the original WHiggas. That's like black people. We cannot start on time." He said that shit to me.
Shit.
He said that shit
I
to me,
can't. I can't.
and
tell
I
a
was
lie.
like,
I
"Dust,
can't tell a lie.
I am
With-
offended
Wigga people time.
You better go fucking give a black man a pedicure by tomorrow if you want to make up for this shit. You know what I mean?
The deal. Listen,
by tomorrow, bro.
I was like, we're above that, but yet we're not, but yet we believe, and yet we don't. And I go, but still understand. And then they went,
I have a black friend. Well, that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying when I'm saying what I'm saying. Like I said when I was saying.
Right. So listen, we are literally at 2 hours and 19 fucking minutes.
You shut your mouth.
We did another
You
fucking
shut your mouth.
marathon episode that's gonna be real fun to fucking chop up. Vin, let me ask you a question.
Jesus.
This is what I was thinking. I was thinking when me and him go live, right? Like when we do the shit, we'll go for whatever we go, an hour and a half, an hour 45, even 2 hours if it, if the flow feels good and feels like we're doing okay. And then release the first hour or so as the episode, right? The first, just shut the fuck up, bro. Do you know how bad that is for editing when I'm sitting here and then you're coming in?
What are we gonna
talking at the same time as me?
You gonna clip it? You gonna clip talking to Vin about fucking?
I want to ask our possibly already quit producer what he thinks about that.
Vin, are you gonna quit? Vin's gonna quit. Vin is gonna after the show. He's gonna be like, listen, they were nice enough. You know what? I got other shit to do. I gotta go fucking clip my nails. I got fucking, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make a bun cake. I got shit going on over here.
He's gonna be like, listen, I was thinking about doing production on this show, and these guys did nothing but talk about smegma for a fucking hour.
He's over here.
I know. I just fucking with you. I just fucking with you.
I couldn't stop laughing.
That's what's up, bro. All right, so peep game. This is what I want to ask your opinion. So I was thinking, whatever we go that's over like an hour 45, an hour and a half. Take like an hour of it for the actual, like, here's the episode, right? Full episode that I re-upload. Yeah, do that. But no. But then the other hour, let's say we do 2 hours or an hour, and the other half hour, 45 minutes, hour, whatever it is, only use that for clips. Like so we get like two forms of content from each episode. The full episode that I re-upload, right? And then only clip up the last half hour, but then also clip up the other part, but like where that's like special for that, the last like little chunk. You think that's maybe the move?
If you got time for that, go. Let's do it.
Well, because you know what it is, I feel like this. I feel like I make it where I upload the episode with edits and extras at Friday at 8, right? So I could focus on uploading the full episode Friday at 8, extras, edits, get that out Friday at 8, re-uploaded. And then the clips from the other part, I can maybe do that 2 days after that or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Clip those up and maybe release those. So this way it's like, this way we'll have like Wednesdays is the live. Join us if you want to see it live and unfiltered and all that bullshit. Friday is the official episode with extras, edits, skits, whatever I add to it. And then Sunday or Monday will be a whole bunch of clips that are exclusively not on the episode. And then we're back on Wednesday. So it's like,
I love it. I love
the
whole idea.
Right? You think, I think that might be, I think that might be the move. And then that'll give us a test overall what works better for sure, right? Are more people showing up for the full episode on Friday? Are more people only showing up for the clips? Does being able to name the clips,
that's a great idea.
Does being able to name the clips separately help us with the algorithm more because it gives us more keyword play?
I was about to say that's a KPI right there. I like that. That's a good
idea.
Right.
So that's what I'm thinking. I think that might be, and I trust your brain. So if you agree, I think that's that might be the move.
You have it all covered. So
So what do you think? Aside from when we turned around and fucking went full fucking pundits for like 35 minutes, you think
goddamn MSNBC cocksuckers.
So being on it and viewing it at the same time, like overall you think like the flow is good, we got like the good everything seems good.
You're right. I cut down the politics a little bit, get Dusty
I'm fucking with you, Vin, right?
No.
I really did. That was nice because I would never do that. I don't have my opinion really isn't strong enough.
So
talk about that. But it was nice. Go to your strong suit. Hey, but it was nice. I appreciate you totally voicing your opinion on that.
And to be honest, it made us go a little late to start too. So you're right.
That's fine. It's beautiful, man.
But it's not bad though. It's not bad though.
I didn't say.
I think we just need like we need a cutoff. Like at some point, and it don't matter if you say the last thing. If I say, like, we'll just make sure, like, all right, Vin, you say what you're gonna say, then we'll go on to the next thing. And then we'll
really
like
fun, but I
yeah.
can definitely try to.
I loved it. I love that shit personally. You know what I mean? You know me. That's
like I'm in the duration. I enjoy myself, but
man.
In the future, we could definitely put a cutoff time. There's no problem.
Maybe I think over, but I don't know because it's all debatable, right? Because every comedy podcast you watch, for the most part, there are moments of that, in every comedy podcast you watch. You know what I mean? Like even Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer and them, right?
I love that one. That's a great one. They're great.
Yeah, Two Bears, One Cave. Like even they veer off sometimes for like 10, 15 minutes. We'll get a little serious real quick, and then you get, then you get silly again. Yeah,
but
as long as silly.
They're also really famous, so like people give a fuck about what they have to say. Like all.
That's true too. That's true. Neither one of them are too political.
I like how Ben brings it back down to listen.
No, we have to get to that's the goal. That's the goal.
Exactly. No, but I just want to appreciate the fact that Vin just said, "Listen, you dumb fuck. You guys ain't listening to you, dude. Translation. Why don't you chill the fuck out?"
He's got to ground us. He grounded us real quick.
I like that. I appreciate that.
He took the rocket launcher real quick. The plane was going like this. And he said, hold on, bro.
I didn't hear it that way, but I can't be.
Listen, you fucking
YouTube. On both of us. Up. You shitted on me together. It's us as a team. We both you shitted on me and you, but we need that. We need that because it's reality.
I'm on the
fucking reality
today too, so I just shitted on myself. So all good.
It was nice it was nice, man. I thought it was good, bro. I liked it.
Christ.
Great show.
Appreciate it. Jesus Christ. Oh God, as a yucker. That's real shit. But it's also, oh my God. But all right, so
I'll fight Bert Kreischer right now, dude. In the streets, like a man.
I wonder who he does have that Mickey Mantle gene he talks about, and you are disabled as fuck.
I am.
So,
I would lose.
I don't know if it were.
I'd talk a lot of shit right at the beginning, and then after he hit me, I'd be like, God damn, shut up to Tampa.
Skits, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta.
So amazing with that.
Yeah, we gotta get that. I'm so, you know what it is, bro? I'm so afraid, especially on Instagram now, like because of all the fucking shadow bans and blocks. Here.
But you're gonna cut it and
well, because I'm afraid. Like I'm afraid to do the characters on Instagram because all the shit I've dealt with, they're very polarizing for one fucking reason or another. And but it's just jokes.
I remember the Trump one and all that. They were cool though. I like them.
Yeah,
that's what got me watching.
Yeah, that's what started. Yeah, exactly. That's what started out my fucking little Instagram run. But we just gotta. The thing is, we gotta figure out a way. A to get more people from the Instagram followings over to YouTube, which is not as easy as you would think, unfortunately. We got to get them over here, and then we got to figure out having a couple dollars and being able to do either StreamYard or another video hosting service where we could do a lot of videos directly on the website. So anything that's sketchy at all, any real crazy skit, anything we could put it directly on the fucking website. We have to not worry about any of that bullshit with censorship.
We need to just make up our mind, dude, and do that, bro.
No,
whether it's a website or Patreon, and just set them there, and then whoever ends up going there, it's paying the fee, whatever it is, $1, $5, whatever it is, bro.
Start with 2, 3, some bullshit. We'll give them the real low rate at first.
It's fine because they're there, and it's fine, bro. It really is. After you get it going, you're like, at least it feels good. It does feel good, no matter if it's 1 or
of course
100 or 1,000.
Bro, whenever you monetize your craft in any way and you get some money from it, it always feels good.
And they're not all getting watched. Like when you start out, like I know that. Like when on my little shit, bro, I'm like, they ain't getting watched. I can tell. I can see. Like, they're not all getting watched.
0 views usually means it's not getting watched.
It's fine. But you're like, but you know what I mean? But they're there, and they're there. And at least I know that whoever has time to watch them, they appreciate them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, and I know the views is views and blah, blah, blah. And that's great.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a path. I don't know if you know my situation, but I'm like homeschooling the kids still. I left my job last year, due to COVID, and I'm not comfortable sending the kids back for mask and COVID reasons, for multiple reasons. Right. And I'm homeschooling them for now. So like I went from my house went from 2 incomes to 1 income now because unemployment just wore off. So now I'm probably going to do Instacart a few days a week. I'm going to work with this home health aid shit, like maybe 5 to 10 hours a week. And I'm just going to try to You know, then we gotta get the merch. See, the thing is, merch is big. You know, bro, people are weird, bro. There's people who won't come over to YouTube, right?
But they'll buy merch.
But they'll
I
buy
know.
a shirt because they
Yeah,
fuck
they
with
will.
us from Instagram.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like people
You're
are
right.
fucking real bugged out like that.
I know.
You know,
I know.
like it's a
You're
fucking,
right.
you know.
I know.
This
I know,
platform sticking
Well,
that
we gotta
people
give
do.
them. I
So
guess
hard
give
to-
them what they give them what they want. You know what I mean? I guess
We'll
I'll
figure it
come
out.
up with the money, dude, and I'll fucking send it to you.
I think one of the
I'll
most
send you 100
important
bones
things,
and whatever we got to do, whatever that does for that.
like, all right,
you know
Pete,
what I mean?
I could cut all this out. So I'm going to leave you guys on real quick. And it doesn't matter how interesting it is for who's still here. Appreciate whoever's listening. But if I go to my account, right, let me just give you a little idea. And we might be able to find, like other places that are doing the same thing that, StreamYard is now doing, where they're giving you the storage, like I said.
Right.
But just to give you an idea, right? The account that I have, which is I pay $50 a month for my StreamYard. We get 50 hours of time. So not 50 gigs, so 50 hours. So that's good. You know what I mean? That's like
Right.
that's like definitely 50 hours. If you wanted to add 50 hours to that to get you to 100 hours, it goes up to $4.99. If you want to add, you could go up to if you paid $17.99 a month extra on top of what I'm paying, so that would bring the overall StreamYard bill to $67.99, whatever the fuck. You would get 400 hours of usable embed time.
Okay.
So we'd have to make sure the full episodes that we do live, download them, delete them, so those are never in the storage, right? And the storage strictly used for stuff that we're embedding on the website.
Yeah.
You know,
How much you paying right now?
Squarespace has nothing. You can't
I know,
upload. You can't upload directly to it at all.
It's terrible for podcasts. I didn't know that when I first got it.
Well, no.
I love my website, but I had to move it somewhere.
No, Vin. It's
Where you
actually
got it now?
good. He has Squarespace. It's good for the audio. It's actually the best website to a degree with the audio, because you can quite easily create your audio. Like that's where I do the audio.
But they can't be big files though. So I would have to like just.
No, bro. I put hour and 45-minute audio podcasts in there, bro. You can't do video. That's the issue. You can do audio on Squarespace with no problem at all. You know, like
it used to give me problems. And I would compress it, the shit out of it, and it still would give me problems.
Yeah, I think it's got to be MP3.
But they might have upgraded it, because it's been a while since I tried it.
Yeah, they definitely changed they changed up their game a little bit. So maybe since the last time, audio is not an issue, but you cannot upload directly any video to Squarespace. That's what sucks balls.
I've never did that. I never even tried to upload too many.
Can't.
I never tried. Yeah.
Sucks. That's the main thing. I've been on their neck since I started. I'm like, you guys got to get. I'm telling you right now, like I would gladly pay an extra like $50 a month if I had like unlimited fucking, you know, video bandwidth. You know, easily I'd pay for that shit, bro. Because that's really the only problem that we're gonna have over time in creation, because it limits what we and bro, even the stuff we're talking about, Vin, right? Vaccine stuff or sensitive issues, bro. There are actual like orators who talk about race issues or this and that, and like they're using like words, like they might talk about race and use the N-word in description of like, oh well, you know, the N-word, and then they're talking about it not like you N-word. They're like using it just in conversation, or they're talking about the vaccine. If you bring up ivermectin, you can literally get your YouTube fucking demonetized. Like there's people who've got the bro, peep this shit, right? The person who got a Nobel Peace Prize for creating ivermectin was taken off of YouTube just for bringing up ivermectin possibly being, you know, useful in COVID cases. The guy won a fucking Nobel Peace Prize and was taken off of YouTube just for like talking, just for saying, hey, you know, they're doing studies. Who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully it could be beneficial, you know, just like literally taken off of YouTube, bro. So even the social commentary shit, we could end up having issues. You know, it's all
really
fucked up.
I don't agree with that much censorship, but it's hard. It's hard. Policies. No joke. I just got suspended off of PlayStation Network. I knew that their policy was getting tighter, and I still said things that I would have said like in the Gary Payton era, or like Kevin Garnett calling somebody a Honey Nut Cheerio and shit like that. No, cyberbullying is real and shit, and you either disagree with it or you got to tone it down. Otherwise, like, people
You're fucked.
They're making so it's not cyberbullying, but to a lot of people, it's misinformation. And even with the person that won the Nobel Peace Prize, I mean, there's people that won Nobel Peace Prizes. I'm not saying him that are going crazy.
You want to hear the wildest shit? You want to hear the wildest shit? What about Brett Weinstein, who's been talking about the possibility of it being a lab leak since March and April of last year, right?
Oh, that's always been the case. But
no, bro, that dude demonetized off YouTube for talking about the lab leak hypothesis because it wasn't in vogue to talk about it at that time. And now, circle back a year later, the NIH themselves have admitted to doing gain of function research.
But at the time, there was like a 2,000 spike in like Asian Americans getting beat up.
But that's not the point. Reality don't change. You don't lie. Bro, how is it hateful to say where something came from when we helped fund it? The white Americans were funding the lab.
I get it, but we live in a land. Not only do we live in a land of obese people, we live in a land of C+ people, C+ students. So, like I said, the owner of a team just called it the China virus and stuff like that. And there's lots of Asian Americans that live here. And yes, it's the most likely place that it came from, Wuhan, China. We know that.
It's almost that at this point, for sure.
But again, in a perfect world, you could say something like that because we had the Spanish flu. We've done that before.
Yeah.
There's other areas that we've done that before too. Zika is an area.
Yeah.
But
we've done it with almost every disease that's ever existed.
But
actually,
people are stupid. So, unfortunately, you have the defensive drive in these areas, especially when you're in leadership positions. And unfortunately, like in an episode of Veep, they're probably in a boardroom and they're like this. They're like, "Wow, we can't call it China virus because there's stupid fucking people out there that will spit in someone's face."
Yeah, but here's my question. Right? What does calling it China virus have to do with an evolutionary biologist having a theory that it came from that lab? Those two things don't intersect. You know what I'm saying? Like they shouldn't intersect.
They shouldn't, but they do. You're right.
Yeah.
They shouldn't, but they do.
Yeah.
And
he's a literal evolutionary biologist, bro, who looked at the markers of the virus and said from all signs of the markers on this virus, it was not lab created, but it was lab manipulated. And all these,
I agree with that.
All these dots connect. Bro, the real truth of the matter is that Anthony Fauci, who's the spokesperson for, COVID.
He doesn't hide that.
Oh, he denied it. Bro, he denied it in front of Congress a few months ago. He said it was absolutely ridiculous. And now he's having to eat his words because the actual lab and NIH, 100%, he lied to Congress. He lied.
Footage on that for years.
No.
He was there. And I'm not surprised because that's where it's going. When Assad gassed his own people, biowarfare is the direction it was going anyway. So
Obama shut that shit down in 2011. He shut down gain of function research at that lab. He said, "What the fuck are y'all doing? Cut this shit out." Then Trump got elected and Fauci went behind the scenes and reignited that gain of function research at that lab where most likely the virus came from.
Listen, I don't think he's a villain, but I'm not somebody that glorifies him either. He's just
I don't think
he's
I don't
the
believe,
head of disease control. That's all I look at him for. I don't give a fuck who he is, like what he does. And to be honest, I never wanted to be an expert about any of this. I'm not. My bad.
Yeah.
Claim it.
Neither am I. Yeah.
This is the most I ever wanted to talk about any disease in my whole life. If I could go my whole life without ever having to say fucking corona or anything like that, COVID, it would be too soon. And
these past 2 years been fucking crazy. But you know what though? On the same page, it's responsible.
What you eating?
Fritos.
Yeah.
Extra gluten.
Yeah.
Extra gluten. Extra gluten. He said
hungry,
extra
dog.
gluten. I ain't mad
I'm
at
about
you,
to
bro.
break into a Sammy.
I ain't mad.
Break into a Sammy.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
I'm
But
hungry.
that's my whole point. Dust, we're gonna wrap it up in a second anyway.
Yeah, I'm getting out of
But
here.
Let's wrap it.
but that's just my whole point with this shit. It's just like we got to be
Yeah.
so careful with both lanes, right? The only lane of content that I create that I don't have to worry about at all is boxing commentary. Social commentary, I got to worry about all this free speech bullshit. You know, but it sucks.
That's some of your best stuff, too. That's really good.
I appreciate it, bro. No, I definitely
Your
appreciate it.
Your fighting sports commentary is really good.
I really appreciate it, bro. But it sucks that I can't just like freely do comedy, or we can't freely have a debate, you know, or anything else, because we got to worry about fucking this censorship bullshit, bro. It sucks, bro.
Shoot or shoot, bro. Shoot or shoot. I mean, I'm not
That's
telling
it.
you to like stop
Yeah.
airing it out. Go ahead, keep it. That's fine.
No, you all right,
shoot
though.
or shoot, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. And what's his name? We're film aficionados. David Lynch. I saw him in an interview, and he said, I like smaller budgets better than bigger budgets because that's when I get to innovate. That's when like my back is against the wall and I'm restricted, where I think I'm restricted, and I do my best work.
Yeah.
And I think you got to look at it that way, man. I think
that's the way I'm looking at it.
not even the most positive person.
No, you're right.
Like,
I agree,
so
brother.
They throw they ban that shit. They ban that page. Fuck it. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
what I'm saying, man.
I agree with you, bro. And I appreciate it. You're right. You're absolutely right.
You
No,
just
you're
have to
absolutely right.
and then you can always
content shines through.
If you record what you record, it can always be brought out later.
Yeah, you guys are
know what I mean?
talented.
Yeah.
If you record when you're feeling it, say what you say, go full force, sure. And then you got to put it. Of course, you don't want to put it out and then have it deleted. That shit sucks. It feels like shit.
Sucks. It sucks so bad.
But you put that, you know what I mean?
Run out of
But then
ideas, and that's worse.
it's good to know
That's
where
true.
you stand. I can talk until I'm blue in the face about not knowing where you stand on these platforms. You know what I mean? Because a lot of it there is no definitive rules and regulations of language, which is the only one I deal with and you deal with is most likely language.
Platforms. So like it's not free speech.
So it's like after you know how
say that America's outside there, it's outside these doors.
It's really just know that it's
too.
And you can't really. I had to stop being like it is America because it's not. Like I don't look at it like that. It's somebody's company that owns a company like a shoe store, like a 7-Eleven.
They're allowed to do that.
But the influence is too powerful at this point. It's too big at this point because then people.
Because what's too big?
I also can't fight it from the inside.
Well,
influence. You're not gonna fight it from the inside.
Influence.
You just have to dominate it from the outside and be like, and try to tell people it doesn't matter. You're shit. How else do you do it, bro?
You gotta be a hero like Kyrie Irving.
Exactly.
That's it.
And we all know that
bro, Muhammad Ali over there.
is the way of the road. And I got flat Earth's back, bro. I got your back, Kyrie. You come over, you hang at my house. We're gonna drink natty ices.
Martin Irving King. Get over here, Martin Irving King.
We're gonna put on old ass movies.
I'm sure those natty ices are flat.
Oh, dog. We're gonna be fucking. Let me tell you something, dog. Kyrie, let me holler at you real quick, dog. We're gonna be doing weird shit. Okay, me and you, shrooms. Okay, we're gonna be eating shrooms. I'm gonna tell you what else we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna put on these glasses. We're gonna put on some Marcho Grouch. Okay, me and you are gonna stare in each other's eyes. Nothing gay about that. Two grown ass men, one African American, one Caucasian American, staring in each other's eyes. Non-homo.
He's part Native American too. He's part Native American.
Is he part Native?
Yes, he is. He's
like a big amount, like a nice chunk.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
He did like a ceremony. Yeah. No. His
really?
Mother is part
how
of
much?
Tribe. Yeah.
Like how they? Yeah. Look it up.
It's like Blackfoot or something like that.
Okay. I'm also. I'm white.
That's dope. Look up his percentage Native. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Because most, I'm not gonna lie, and my family did it too. They all said they were like Native American and stuff like that. And one day I was like, yo, do all black people say that?
No, white people say it too. It's hilarious, bro.
It is true. Yeah. And I looked at Ancestry.com and we are not. We're zero Native Americans.
Yeah.
I called out my family many times. I'm like, you guys are crazy.
But you know how many white people I knew that used to say that shit too? Like,
everybody knows Ancestry is a lie. Just sent there to hate on black families, dude. Everybody knows that. Come on.
Huh.
His mom was a member of the Standing Rock Sioux.
Wow.
Standing
wonder.
Rock Zoo.
Yes.
Shout out to the
I
Standing
wonder if
Rock
there's
Zoo.
actual
And they've
genealogies
done a
available.
ceremony for him too to become an official member.
Native.
Huh.
What percentage? Like, I
Or if
wonder
he
if
gets free dental care. That's what I was looking
American
for when I was a
Mother
kid.
was a member.
is
You gotta
Kyrie-
be. I think you gotta be a quarter, right, to get free dental care.
Is it a quarter?
Or
Yeah,
it that
I
high
thought
up?
It was a
One of
quarter.
those, I forgot.
Yeah, because I wasn't a quarter. We checked on it.
Oh, it's that big, a quarter? Damn.
You gotta be.
Yeah,
a
he's
quarter, dog.
25%. He's 25%
lot.
Native American.
You gotta be a quarter.
Ooh.
You gotta be a quarter.
Uh,
To be like basically to be acknowledged by your reservation.
Ooh.
25%. He's 25% Lakota Native American. He's 75% black, 25% native. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I did not
I
know
remember this because I remember my father's side trying to fucking get me dental care that way to fix my busted grill. Because my great grandma was a squaw.
Okay.
And I wasn't enough.
What
I was like
percentage are you?
An eighth.
An eighth. Is that where the red comes from? The red skin?
Yeah.
Ba-boom.
That's redskin. And that's why I'm pissed. That's why I've been telling you fucking white honky motherfuckers to fucking take down that fucking Washington Redskin flag, you motherfucking.
I'm gonna start calling you
Caucasoid
Washington
devil.
football man.
Yeah, well, you know, listen, I'm just a sensitive dude.
those
I was here
sites on
first.
Instagram.
Listen, I was here first before all you motherfuckers got here.
Yeah, you
So you
definitely
need to
were Plymouth.
recognize that
You
I
were?
can do and say whatever I want when I want, and I dare anybody to try to tell me.
You're more native than me? I don't think I'm any. I'm like
more American than Americans. I'm more whiter than white. I'm more honky than honky.
I'm
I
more
don't know where this
honky
is
than
going.
honky.
I'm not even sure where this is going.
I'm
with this, but
literally
it's fine.
like if
Alright,
you
guys,
took a
it's my
palette
bedtime.
of every white, that's what I am. I'm like Irish, French, German, Norwegian,
Smegma,
Hungarian.
Schmegma,
Fag,
eggshell.
You're just saying fag.
Hell
Fag.
yeah.
Fag,
Oh
fag,
yeah.
fag.
All
I mean,
fag.
those are all
super,
fag.
super gay
Gentlemen,
whiteness.
it was
Yeah,
beautiful.
there's nothing good about those. There's nothing
Vin,
holy.
And we're definitely gonna talk post production. So
Yeah.
keep me. And thank you everybody that was watching, and thank you for
Yeah.
having me. I feel very
Salute,
blessed
Vin.
to be here. You guys are
Much
great.
love and
Salute, man.
respect, brother.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for
Much
fucking
love
coming
and
on, man.
respect. All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
of
end
course.
this.
Yeah.
Joe, I appreciate you. Damn, you ride it out the whole.
Salute, Joe.
We got two people rode out the whole time. I
Shut your
wonder
mouth. You
who's
shut your
number
mouth.
two. Hey,
Who is number
hey,
two?
Oh,
Show
special
yourself.
shout out to Joe. You're the man.
Show
Joe.
yourself.
who's number two? Who's the silent number two? I want to know who the fuck you are.
Who
Speak
do you
up.
work for, number two?
Half Blackfoot. Hell yeah. Shout out
Whoever
Joe.
you are,
Blackfoot.
Coming straight out
whoever
of
you
Charlotte.
are, I
Shout out
appreciate
my
you.
man.
That, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, that's a frostbite joke. In case you missed it.
Listen, Joe
No,
Joe
we did
whipping
not.
out. If you're in Charlotte, go see my man Joe.
All right, much respect, guys. Dusty, hang out with me for 2-3 minutes once we leave.
2-3, and then I gotta go.
Yeah, you know what? Just go now, you fucking piece of shit.
You fucking go now. I'm sick of this shit. I am an American Indian, and you better show some fucking respect, white man.
I don't know.
You are the devil.
I don't know how